close up.
As soon as the chair change happened, it's gonna be like 30 views.
Already. We're recording.
Great divide.
Hit the lights. It's boner time.
It's boner time. Right. Okay. And here we are with the second session, the second chapter of the Doomsday Dawn playtest. And I believe it's called... I should probably know this, like In Pale Mountain's Shadow. So, here we are, ready to start.
Who are you?
I'm the DM. I'm the GM! Not Dungeons and Dragons.
And your name is?
I'm Kevin.
My name's John. I'm playing Testu, and he is a human bard.
I'm Jamie. I'm playing Burbalug Hornsfell, who's a dwarf wizard.
And I am Austin. I play Murgo, and I am a dwarf cleric.
I'm Zach. I'm playing Myros, and I am a half-elf cleric.
And I am Juan, and named Fargus. I'm playing a half-elf druid.
Alright, so, here we go. So, you guys have been in an adventuring party together for some time. You've learned to have each other's backs, you trust each other, at least with some semblance, and you've all been gathered for a meeting in the trade town of Kelmarain, in the northern nation of Katapesh. And this region was overrun years ago by bandits, gnolls, and slavers, and the town that you're going to spent most of its recent history in ruins. And this is pretty general knowledge. And within the last year, the town was reclaimed by adventurers and is now well on its way to seizing its original mantle as a prosperous trading point. And it took some time to get there, and while several buildings in town still remain in ruins, numerous work crews toil repairing the major structures, while the canvas roofs on smaller buildings provide temporary lodgings. And it's actually a fairly sizable trading post, larger than even some small towns that you've seen. And you've also been offered an enticing sum of 45 gold pieces for each of you if you complete this mission. And you're actually not aware what this mission is yet, or who exactly is offering this mission. Do you guys care to share anything about your characters on the road, or just give a short description of your character, or you guys want to jump right in?
I mean, you can give short descriptions.
By all means, if anyone wants to.
Fargus is a silver-haired, golden eye half-elf, but he tries to disguise his elf side. So he's growing his hair out, tries to hide his pointy ears. Tries not to have anyone pay attention to him because he's been an outcast and a nomad for many years now. So he tries to not stay in one place for too long, and just tries to stay towards his forest and jungle area where he's more familiar with and comfortable with.
This area is probably going to be fairly uncomfortable for Fargus then, is the region is dry and mountainous for most of the journey.
He'll want to constantly move.
Okay.
Myros is a kind of a young gun, half-elf, just finished his religious training in the worship of Sarenrae. He rocks a sweet golden mullet to show off those pointy elf ears that he's very proud of. And he has white eyes representative of his holy background and his holy nature. And he's really adamant about going out and helping people and spreading the good word of Sarenrae.
Okay. Murgo, he's a little bit of an older dwarf. He's about 220 years old. Definitely seen the better part of the days. He's kind of wears like a tattered brown and green clothing just to kind of blend in with everybody else. Underneath that, he definitely has like chain shirts and mail all underneath, but not necessarily there to flaunt it.
Doesn't flaunt that he's an adventurer.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's got completely white hair and one eye that looks like it might be cataracts, but it's definitely white. And yeah, it's kind of a rough and gruff dwarf.
Burbo's your standard gruff, annoyed dwarf. He's a wizard, but he doesn't really act like it most of the time. And he's got blonde hair and a big old blonde beard. And he's 99 years old, just on the cusp of a century. So that's kind of in the back of his mind.
Oh no, turn of the century. I like it. Blonde dwarf. I like that.
He always starts every sentence with "aye."
Aye.
So keep me honest on that one.
What about test 2?
He's just a human bard.
Is it? Bird. Nothing special?
Nope.
All right. Does he have an instrument?
I didn't pick one.
Plays the belly.
Does he just sing really well?
Yes. He beatbox.
Okay. All right. He's a
I'll
beatbox.
do for that one too.
All right.
Quit playing with your dinghy.
I forgot my ukulele. My kid's little ding-a-ding.
Oh, your ukulele. Yeah, that would have been so fun.
Stop the recording. What the hell was that?
My kids always called it a ding-a-ding. I want a
but you
ding-a-ding.
can't
And I'm
do
like,
that.
what? They want a
I
guitar.
brought my kids today and they
Stop recording!
We got turned in
phrasing.
within 6 minutes.
Ooh, that is hot, Jamie.
Stop it!
Yeah, it's okay. I kind of like it. It stands out.
Alright.
Okay. So as you guys make your way through the town, you've discussed a prior meeting location, which you find with ease, and you see a young man kind of standing at attention near the door that you know you've met at, and he kind of has his arms crossed. He's got a shaved, completely shaved on the sides, and a tight haircut up top, black hair, black as night, and he's got his arms crossed, and he seems very stern and serious. And when you guys arrive, he stops him at the door and he says, "What is your business here?" I said your business.
We were
We're here to sing you a song.
we were summoned.
To it. There you go.
You were summoned to sing me a song? Is this one of those
Yes,
candy grams?
it's Christmas. It's Christmas. We're singing Christmas carols.
What is this Christmas?
I have no idea what's next.
Wait a minute.
There's 7 of us.
Were
There's-
you, by any chance, the adventurers that were sent for?
That is correct. What is your name?
Excuse me, my name is Cametus Gatea.
Cannabis? I know a friend that likes cannabis. I mean,
Camus. The 5 of us were summoned to come here and for some unknown adventure.
He says, "Very well." And immediately, almost without any further hesitation, the young man steps aside and gestures toward the descending stairwell in the center of the room. And it's like a tent kind of thing. So like it's just in the middle of nowhere. Just there's a descending stairwell, almost as if like a tomb built into the ground or something of that nature.
Camus, who would summon us here?
He he clears his throat loudly and he says, "You went to the distinguished presence of Lady Camisora Vord, first throne of the esoteric order of the Palatine Eye. My lady, your mercenaries have arrived." And a bemused voice echoes out from the stairwell. "Commodus, I might remind you, we are meant to be a secret society. Perhaps next time you might refrain from speaking our name in front of every common laborer. Send my new arrivals down to meet me, if you please." And he ushers you guys down the stairs. And it's a slight kind of winding stairs, and they're made out of some type of sandstone, light-colored sandstone. And there's torches that light the short stairway, and then as you enter this room, there's also torches below. And you see a woman sitting on a small stool, her posture refined despite her surroundings. Her features are stern, and she keeps her black hair streaked with strands of gray pulled back into a long braid. Despite the heat, she wears an embroidered black gown, and an expensive lantern rests on the floor near her, illuminating a door that appears to have once been barred. A metal plate in the center of the door is covered with etched lines in strange patterns. Lady Vord is in the process of copying those runes into a journal emblazoned with a golden scarab beetle with a single eye on its back.
Fargus makes notice of this beetle.
Okay. And then she kind of closes her book, and she says, "The Order appreciates your presence here today. I trust the figure in my summons was sufficient to secure your services. I've been studying with great interest a report from one of our agents, a Magnamarian named Kellery Deverin, regarding an object of interest. We have reason to believe a treasure of particular import lies under Pale Mountain, in an ancient complex called the Tomb of Tular Seft. I had been planning an attempt to retrieve it for some time, but I've received word that dangerous cultists, called the Night Heralds, seek this treasure as well, and have sent forces to retrieve it. Hence, I secured your services, rather than waiting for agents of the Order to arrive. Fortunately, we have an advantage they do not. The majority of the Tomb of Tular Seft is a labyrinth that, while compact, is difficult to navigate, and is rumored to be filled with traps and furious beasts. Kellery's research, though, fortunately, reveals a back entrance to the tomb, hidden in the lower slopes of Pale Mountain. This entrance is said to appear as a blank stone with a scar across the mountain. With any luck, you can reach the tomb and secure the treasure before the Night Heralds can even enter the complex. Commodus has prepared a map of the route. The object I require is a large gemstone with a series of shifting hieroglyphs glowing within it. If you can read the hieroglyphs, you will know they represent a number that appears to be counting down. Kellery's text refers to this gemstone as a countdown clock. But other than rumors of it being hidden in Tular Seft's tomb, we know little about its specific location within. All of the treasures you find in the tomb are yours to keep, though the Order may wish to purchase any items vital to our efforts at an especially fair price. Now, I realize that was quite some information to take in. I'm sure you have questions.
Can the beaver come out and play?
Well, we need to procure horses to travel.
She says, I don't believe you'll be able to take mounts up the mountain once you reach the mountain, but I do have camels that you are more than welcome to use, at least on your way to the foothills. That should speed things up for you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
If I may ask, what is your intended purpose with this countdown clock?
Our intended purpose as an organization is to discover its purpose, what it's for. We're unsure, but we know that we can't let the Night Heralds get it. They're an organization that has been known to dabble in necromancy, the dark arts, and other types of political sabotage. And our goal is to keep it out of their hands and ultimately figure out what this countdown clock is even used for. Kellery's working on that at this moment, but it would help if we actually had the device to study.
If we happen to encounter these Night Heralds, should we bring one back for interrogation, or?
If you can capture a Night Herald, that would be wonderful. She says, that is worth a lot of money. Consider that an extra 50 gold if you can manage such an accomplishment.
Do you think this will be a race against the Night Heralds to retrieve this gemstone?
100%. We shouldn't dally.
When do we leave?
As soon as you're able. I can have camels ready in 5 minutes if you're ready that soon.
Team?
Aye. Camels?
No, you're a dwarf.
I've seen a lot of
Aye. Boo.
Seen a lot of camel toe, but I've never seen it on a camel.
How far of a journey is it?
She says it should take you about 2 days to reach the mountain with camels. I'm honestly not sure how treacherous the journey will be up the foothills, though. It depends on what you encounter and if you have to rest or not. She says, but I assume it will take you, at very least, a day to climb the mountain.
Do you have provisions?
She says provisions could be provided. Yes, I can supply you with 10 days of provisions.
Excellent.
They won't be tasty, but they will keep you alive.
And I reach in my satchel, pat my satchel with my cookware. I'll make sure that this is tasty enough for my allies.
She says, well, very well. So, are there any more questions?
Test you, Burbo.
No.
No!
She says, very well. And she kind of nods to Commodus, and Commodus hands you guys a map showing the direction to the tomb's entrance. I don't have a handout. It's not really vital. There's basically only one path to take, and it's the most direct route. Otherwise, you'd have to completely go around the entire mountain and take the way that they know the Night Heralds are taking, and that's your biggest advantage to beat them there, is take this back way.
Okay.
Climbing the mountain.
Gotta go through the back door.
She says, I also have 2 more things I'd like to give you to help you on your journey. Camus also gets you guys' rations together, and he goes and gets the camels ready. And
I've been waiting for this.
She flips the scroll tube, and she grabs off the ground, or she reaches in a long trunk. She grabs a scroll tube, she flips it out, and she hands it toward you. She says, a scroll of fly. And then she grabs, you hear the scrape of metal on metal, and she pulls out a large greatsword. And she says, and this magic greatsword, it served me well, but I'm too old to fight now. She says, it's yours if one of you can take it.
Margot will come and check it over.
Okay, and it's a very nice greatsword. You spend some time with it, and it's a plus magic weapon.
I'll start to emblazon my symbol on it.
Okay.
Lady Camisora. Camisora?
Lady Vord. Camisora is his first name.
Ford?
Vord, V-O-R-D.
A question. For a +1, is it just to attack? Or is it attack
A +1
damage?
magic weapon is to attack and to damage. Okay. Makes it simple. Be +1 each way. That's how 5th edition works too, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how...
Yeah. I'm just saying. Playtest stuff.
Is that it?
She says, I'm afraid I'm not sure I can offer much else at this time. Is there anything particular you're looking for to help with the journey?
And then I'm pulled back by one of the other party members.
Who pulls him back?
I will, because I'm...
Roll a dice.
What are you trying to do?
He's trying to go along back door.
I'll try to
18.
grab him by the
Stop
ruff of his
dwarf
neck.
blocking, man.
18 plus 0 strength to pull him back.
Make a check. Pull him back.
Is it just like a athletics?
Strength, probably.
Which is athletics, right?
Pull out.
15.
15. Do you want to make a dex check? Try to get out of it? Okay, yeah, you have a hand on each shoulder. So they seem to be used to this at this point, and you're kind of like, foiled again.
Get off! Hey, get off me, old man! My warhammer still works.
Oh, shit.
Margot just kind of lets that one roll off because I just got myself a nice shiny sword.
Very nice.
Who took the scroll?
I didn't take the scroll.
The wizard.
You can get.
Yeah.
The wizard can take it.
Yeah, you can take it, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, that's me. I like
mean-
reading. What is it?
Burbo? Right?
Burbo.
Oh, it's a scroll of fly. So, fly, you have a move. You can read the spell. You know what it is. You have a handbook.
Excuse me, why kiss this fly?
Okay, so.
Lady Born,
Yes.
if you haven't noticed, on my staff there's actually a picture of like a panther on my staff. I'm very interested in animals. What is that beetle encrusted on that book that you were reading?
She's that's a personal journal, and that symbol is the symbol of the Palatine Eye, our organization.
+1 gives you not just one to hit one.
The Order of the Palatine Eye.
So I think originally it was 1d4,
Would you mind if I copy that image down into my notebook?
She says, not at all, but I'd prefer you don't link any verbiage to that image. The image alone doesn't mean anything except to those who know what it means. And I also trust all of you to keep our meeting confidential.
What meeting?
So that's not one.
Very well.
What?
Right?
Yeah. So it just goes up a level.
I'm good.
Well, not up a level. It gives you
Another die. Okay.
Should've took that sword if I was trained. But I'm not.
Hey, don't you have a magical axe?
So that's not one damage, it's a whole nother die.
Oh, nice. Even better. I'm glad you looked it up.
I take it back.
No shit.
Never mind, you don't get that.
I can use a great sword!
No, I meant you.
Oh,
She doesn't give that to you.
Oh shit.
no, it's part of the adventure.
Oh man, we're gonna need it.
So, you guys are, she says, are there any final questions? Alright, very well. She says, Cavitus, will you please escort them out, make sure they have the provisions and their camels, and send them on their way. She says, and don't worry, when you will have to abandon the camels at some point. Tie them together and they will make it back on their own. They know the way home.
Trust me, I will ensure that they make it home.
I appreciate that.
I gave up camels a long time ago.
Switch the tape.
Yeah.
He's
Missed.
I make sure that he eats more vegetables now.
He's into moose knuckles.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you guys get all your provisions. You get on your camels. You're strapped onto them, and as you're getting ready to set off, as you're leaving, Cavitus says, "May you find speed and insight on your course. For performing this service, you will earn a good name within the order, a reward greater than the coin, whether you believe it's so or not." And then as you get further in the distance, he kind of waves to you and speaks a short phrase in another tongue. Does anyone speak Azarani?
I speak dwarf.
Oh, it's one. I took. No, it's not it. I took Urian.
Okay.
The other one.
You're unsure what this phrase means.
It was. Well, I was one of them too.
What ancestor was Cametus?
What's that?
Was he a human?
Cavitus was a human, yes. Yep. As was Lady Ford.
He said death to us all.
You never took a second language?
No.
You can
You
take
can now.
Azarani if you want to.
Can I?
Yeah.
Take that one. Take that
You
one.
want to?
Yeah.
Okay, you recognize that means seek and you shall find.
In English, please.
Tell the rest of the group that he said, "Seek and you shall find."
Okay.
Okay.
So, I need to get a pad of paper real quick because I have to track your guys's. Okay. So, you guys get all your provisions. You get on your camels. You get your camels. You get on 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 your camels. You get
Well,
She definitely emphasized that time is a factor.
Yes.
Though, correct. Okay.
Yeah, and so the playtest asked me to keep track of this stuff too, so I will.
Okay.
All right, so
So I'll immediately cast known direction to see which way.
do you have the
it's
best area up one?
What?
You have the best area up?
going. I don't know if those were his name.
You were looking up animals, weren't you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I do.
Can you look up the speed for a camel for me?
Yep.
Thank you. So, the journey, based on your guys' map, is roughly 80 miles and crosses mostly flat terrain, low hills, and old roads. Were you gonna say something?
That's a dang.
Oh, okay. I thought you said like,
It's a 3 because
and
Train.
so does anyone want to try to lead the group?
Lead the group?
Is anyone good at survival?
Me.
Expert. Yeah.
Okay, I think August one.
I only have +8, so.
Okay.
There.
Only.
If he is expert, he's probably 9.
That was yours.
Camel is
60?
yeah, just these.
35.
35 feet?
That's for your spells. All your spells. All of these. That should be a 4. As far as I want.
No, it's
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not expert.
2 plus your
I'm just
level
trying as
minus
well.
2.
So either of us could.
Yep.
And then I'm trained.
Okay.
So it's
Alright,
1.
you guys decide. Only one of you can.
Dude, I have 4. I have 6.
I will
Okay.
let.
I guess Margot will.
Okay.
I'll follow right behind Marty.
Mine's not on there.
You said 35 feet, right?
35.
Okay, so make me a survival check.
It's the same as your. I'll look at all your equipment.
That's 24.
24? Okay.
What's that noise? Music or whatever you have in it.
I don't know what that is. Okay, so you guys make it just over 30 miles the first day.
I'm on Shack Highway, heading west.
And you guys are heading east.
Ah, fuck. I don't have a drop for that.
I'm on Shack Highway, heading west.
So 30 miles. Should we rest then?
I thought that's.
Yeah,
That's what
you'll
all we
probably
were able
have
to
to.
make
That includes a rest, and your time is uneventful, and the next dawn comes.
I'll try to, take whatever provision she had, and I've got some lavender and some ginger root, some lemongrass, and I'll try to cook up what she gave us and try to make it taste good for everyone.
Aye, you making black bean burgers?
Give me a performance check. Do you actually have a kit
16.
like to cook?
Ooh, emerald.
We'll do a +5 circumstance bonus too. Then.
21.
21. It's very delicious based on the ingredients that you've been given.
That's good.
And we'll actually say, since you took the time to cook such a nice meal, everyone's bolstered a little bit, and we'll give you guys a couple extra miles travel in a day. Be able to travel at a faster clip. And then I'll need another leader for the next day.
Also, during that night, can I set out like a live trap?
Yeah, sure.
Just for like small game.
Yeah. Make me a survival check.
8 plus 7, so 15.
15. You catch a small rodent.
Okay. I'll put him in my.
Like
Rats!
some type of like desert gopher or something.
I'll just put him in my bag and I'll feed him a little bit of.
We got
visions.
squirrel.
Okay, you feed him? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so day 2. Who wants to try to lead the group?
I'll take it this time.
Okay. I can't remember your guys' names.
No shit. I don't know anybody.
Everybody should know
I know
mine.
mine.
Test 2.
Test 2, yeah.
Murgle.
Virgo.
Myros.
Myros.
Burbo.
My next one's gonna be Steve.
My last name's Brian, so you can, if that's easier.
Brian.
His last character's name was Brian.
I know.
Eat a dick, Brian.
for me!
Brian, I want you inside me.
I never thought I'd use those again. Yes! Well, I pulled them for a reason. All right, here we go.
Fucking tell me about that
I told you don't do it!
Said it'd be funny, you just didn't say for who.
Okay, Vargas, can you give me a survival check to lead the group?
24.
24, alright. Neither one of those were critical successes, were they?
Nope.
Okay.
You'd have to let us know that.
Okay.
Oh, it's not a...
Fuck! I forgot how that works. Okay, yeah.
That's plus 10 plus whatever your
Yeah.
DC
But a
is.
20 would automatically do the same thing.
Yes.
So I need to know, too, if you roll a natural 20.
Yeah, I would like.
Oh, yeah, we would.
Oh, we totally would.
We do it all the time.
Okay.
Just know all mine are gonna be crits. Right?
Yeah,
So that
that's what I see.
So, yeah.
You can keep me honest.
You got somebody over here to keep you honest.
So if it's 10 or higher than the difficulty class or a natural 20.
I never am.
So you guys travel, as far as your best guess, about 33 to 35 miles
Nice.
in the second day. And you rest again.
I'll continue to feed some provisions to the gopher or whatever
Okay.
it was.
Does anyone else want to do
What was it
anything?
again? That was a rodent. Oh. I said something else.
And then I'll again feed the group.
Okay.
I'll take some taro root and some
We got 10 days.
cayenne. I'll make actually a spicy for this one tonight.
Okay.
Gotta make it back. Right?
Something
2 days
spicy.
down.
Give me another performance check then, with your +5.
Ooh, not as good.
Did you say not as good, or that was good?
10.
So,
You didn't do very well.
Vargas tries to cook you guys something again,
And burns it.
and you can tell he's going for something like kind of spicy, but it turns out like kind of more bitter. It's definitely edible. It's probably better than just eating like the dry stale bread on its own, but you're kind of disappointed based on what you got the night before.
I'll feed a little bit more to the rodent.
Damn it, Vargas.
It does. No. Okay. So, the dawning of the third day. Who wants to lead the group?
I have it.
You could have done it.
Murgo, do you want to take?
Oh, yes, I will take the lead on this next day.
Okay, make me another survival check.
That's 15.
15?
Yeah. I get it now. Never mind.
So, about halfway through the day, we'll say probably about 2 o'clock-ish, 2 o'clock, assuming you start early with the sun, which, why wouldn't you if you're journeying like this? You make it to the bottom of the foothills, and looms above you is why you can see they call it the Pale Mountain. From what you can tell, it looks like a volcanic mountain, and it stands above its nearby mountains. It's just incredibly tall. It dwarfs all the other mountains. It's almost insane.
Hey!
And you can tell that this land is going to be treacherous and hard to navigate. But you get the feeling, based on what Lady Vord told you, that that's probably the least of your worries, is just the terrain.
Okay.
But, so as you begin to walk
Up the mountain?
up the mountain.
Alright, well, I'm going to talk to the camels first.
So first you have to cross, so overall, according to your map, it's like an 8-mile journey from the old road that you're leaving right now to the back door entrance of the journey. And
On camel still?
yes, on camels. No. You
On foot.
on foot.
Okay, so
Yeah. At this point, the ground becomes uneven and rocky, hard to walk through, and your camels feel like they're at a risk of breaking their ankles.
so I
Okay.
rolled
And you can push them if you want to,
No.
or you can send them back.
It's up to you guys.
I'm okay.
I don't know how much of a time.
You guys feel like you've made really good time.
Okay, then I would just send them back.
Yeah, she's already said that she wants them back. So.
Like
I
you
rolled-
guys didn't run into any issues. You didn't follow any stray paths or anything like that. Like you feel like you nailed it.
Nailed it.
I rolled a 21 for diplomacy, which gives me an impression on animals, and I can perform simple requests. And then my natural trait, I can communicate with animals on a rudimentary level.
Okay.
So I can do quite a bit. I'm going to just let them know thank you and pet them all and feed them some more roots that I had and tell them, tie them, as I'm talking, I'm tying them all together to head back to Lady Vord.
And you can tell, you guys can all tell especially, Spargus is kind of like petting these camels and giving them a quick brush and feeding them some roots, that they seem really calm for, even as they start making the journey back. Like they don't seem, like they're like, yeah, no big deal. It seems strangely calm and almost focused on their goal to get back.
Board focus.
Change everyone.
I know, I told you.
Do we need to know which way is north?
I mean, is the path pretty clear to get up here?
I mean, you can see the path you need to get to, and now you have to cross like the rough rocky flats. So it's
Not necessarily a directional thing. It's more of
not
a,
yet. It's not a directional thing. It's just okay. Here we go.
Okay.
It's gonna take some time.
Okay.
And you guys know, like basically, like you knew it was roughly 80 miles there, and you know, just based on your previous travel times, you've been on horses and you're on camels, but they seem to move on as fast. And a good average paced journey to take 80 miles takes about 5 days. Yeah, you guys did it in like 3.5, so you feel really, really good about that. So you guys continue walking along and the ground here is weird. It's like it's half soaked and half dried out. Like it seems like this area gets a lot of rain, maybe coming down the mountain, but then it's a really dry area other than that. Like you get the feeling that stuff washes out and then the hard cracked dry earth like kind of sloughs off as you kind of slip through it.
This works wet or dry.
Yes. It probably sucks either way.
Well, it probably sloughs.
They're bloops.
And there it is.
So, you guys keep walking. Keep on keeping on. Wow, that just wrecked me to the
Keep on keeping.
Come on.
So, you guys keep moving, and eventually you keep walking through the low foothills, and the looming presence of Pale Mountain rises up to the northeast. Its slopes rugged and forbidding. The overgrown tracks of an old road wind through the foothills, but no visible trail leads up into the tangles of scrubs and brambles between here and the dormant volcano slopes. So, this area is kind of...
Dormant volcano.
That would have been really fun.
This area is kind of, there's brambles everywhere. And most of the brambles don't really, like, the rough rocky terrain that kind of shifts and moves as you walk over, crumbles, I guess is the best way to describe it. And it makes it hard to kind of walk. But there's also brambles that tear at your clothes and your exposed skin whenever you walk through them. And as you guys kind of make your way through these patches, and then, for the most part, you can make your way through the brambles, but you're still able to just kind of force your way through. But eventually, you reach a small clearing where there's maybe like 10-foot patches of clearing in between the brambles and the rough, cracked earth. And everyone make me a perception check.
Come on, baby, be good to me.
That was extremely good.
Plus.
That's 5.
9. No, 9. 12.
27.
10.
15.
Test 2 and Myros. You guys both hear like the crunching of maybe some of the brambles. And you look to, your ears kind of prick up, and you look in that direction. And you hear just the faintest of yips. Yip. Roll initiative. You guys get to use those 2 scores for initiative.
Nope.
So he was 27?
I gotta remember, how do we roll initiative now?
So you'll use perception still.
Flat rate.
So
Plus your roll.
yeah, everyone can use those rolls. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking to have to roll again.
Okay.
That will be your rolls, and then the
Okay.
hyenas will use
You were 10?
Yeah.
the hyenas will use stealth.
You're Margot or Mago or
Murgo.
Murgo? Okay. What are you?
So
Burbo.
I know, but what were your... I'm sorry.
50.
15.
No, 50.
Juan?
Oh,
12.
thought bubble.
And that there is a
Big old ears.
Pubes in it.
Now you can't unsee it.
No, you can't. It's got
You might want to get that checked out.
Yeah, it's kind of like...
Should have been here a few campaigns ago. That was a really nice one, man. Made me envious.
eggs and bacon.
That's kind of what I was... Toast.
That one's way bigger than the other ones.
What was your first
good
clue?
It's
observation.
like the mom or something.
What's your
You guys don't have minis, do you?
perception?
No.
Yeah,
Mine
we
wasn't
need to
very
get
good.
minis for everyone.
That's how I know that one's just a little bit bigger.
All right, the rest of the party rolls your eyes. Oh yeah,
Here we go again.
stupid car wrecks. Eye.
Yeah, I'm like trying to squint with the bad eye.
You good with that guy, Jamie?
Yeah. I mean,
You look at him.
no. Oh my god. Wow.
I love
what
it.
detail.
Or this guy.
I use my Dracna.
Okay, this one's better.
It's
I'll
even
get
got an
Dracna.
axe.
I know.
Well, you're a human bard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't have a blonde beard, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You can use your Dracna mini. What's everyone else again? Half elf,
I'm a dwarf with a greatsword.
half elf cleric.
Anything that looks like a
I'll use it. I'm not complaining. It is really funny though.
anything that looks like a beard.
You good with this guy?
Yep.
That's too.
Dwarves are hardy, they won't break.
Then we got a half elf cleric.
true.
Yeah, kind of looks like what I imagined your character looked like.
I get way
What armor do you have, Zach?
bad eye.
Huh?
What armor do you have?
Scale armor.
Scale armor?
Yeah.
What's this?
That one. That's one.
Mine fits me because it looks like he has horns.
Horns.
What weapon do you have? Zach?
Scimitar.
Oh, give him Brian.
He's totally getting Brian.
Brian.
I still need
Dwarf.
dwarf.
Cleric.
Dwarf cleric. Oh man, the one dwarf cleric I have is at work.
What?
The one I have painted. Why?
Get my money.
It's at my desk.
Oh.
That was the best of the adventure party last campaign.
Supposed to be you?
was.
Yeah.
If you really want to know the truth, just listen to him.
Okay. So we'll say you guys all.
Really old juice.
We'll say.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to be in the.
This is-
them two guys are going to be in the lead.
This is
That's
what
the way
it
we're
actually
going?
is. I just used the bottle. But
Yeah, that's fair.
That wasn't that
Yeah,
bad.
you're heading this way.
Okay.
So the two.
Oh yeah, I think my brother has that Country Square dictionary.
It doesn't really taste like it's.
Okay, so we'll say the 2 leaders start in a clear patch since they're leading. That's the advantage they have for leading. And I gotta roll for the hyenas.
You want one or you want threes?
I need 2.
Twos of them.
One's not good enough.
Ha! That's what I could have should have been. Test 1.
Wow.
Test 1.
He's concentrating. Break his concentration. Hit him.
You got roll. I got 13 for breaking your concentration.
27
That's double your level.
for the big one.
So, does he go first or last?
How does Pathfinder work?
What?
For ties on initiative.
I believe the monster goes first. I could be
right.
wrong.
Yes,
That's
I
what
think
it
you're
was.
right.
That's what we did last
Yeah,
time.
you're
I
right.
remember.
Because 5th edition's
What did you
another-
roll?
27.
I rolled a natural
Don't
18.
bullshit me.
I rolled a natural 18. The Hyanodon has plus 9 to stealth. And then I rolled a 15 for the other ones, and they have plus 6 to stealth, so 21.
I didn't even hear.
Fuck me.
I rolled the same scores as you guys, didn't I?
Yeah, it's going to be a rough night, boys. It's going to be a rough night.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
Well, yeah.
It's gonna do it.
When it's
Uh,
going up
I-
against
Don't
hyenas.
freak out.
It's kind of
Face
like,
blows off.
yeah. Yep. Okay.
Have you guys seen Simba?
Simba? I think my audio cord got unplugged is what happened, so it's not a big deal.
Did I kick it?
Someone did, it's fine.
Kick it.
Is that what you're referring to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I liked it. Alright, so the Hyanodon goes first, yes?
Which one goes first?
I don't know, it don't matter, dude. Don't worry about it too much.
There's plugs down here, but they don't look like they go to your...
I can worry about it on our first break. Don't worry about it. Okay, so the Hyanodon, we're gonna say runs. What's his speed?
2.
Yeah, it's 40. Shoot. He comes up and tries to take a bite out of, I almost said dragon. This is the problem with that. Test 2. Jesus. 24 to hit.
Hold on. I don't know how shield works.
I don't think it works the same way. It's
Oh,
not,
it doesn't? Yeah,
it's
you're
not an
right.
AC bonus.
I guess it does.
Okay.
And it does 48 damage.
No.
No, only 40.
It
How many hit points do you
does
have?
11 piercing
Is that plus 1?
and knocks you down.
Ooh.
And then he tries to drag you. So he shakes his head trying to dig his claws further into you. And rolls an 11 to hit.
No.
Okay, that misses. And then does the same thing, tries to drag you again. 12 plus 9. 21.
Yes.
And that does 14 piercing.
Fuck.
And it drags you 10 feet back. Okay, and then it's Myros.
It's a good thing I spent all this time making a character.
Okay. What health do you have left? What are they?
He's got a lot.
He's okay.
He's
Me?
good.
He's okay.
I'm at 18.
Oh, he freaks out over
Is
it.
he okay over
Yes, he's fine.
2! I'm down! No!
I took 2 hit points.
You get used to it. You just ignore it.
No.
He dies. When
We should
We
rest.
don't need anybody to heal, dude. We're fine.
Yeah.
Hit
Especially
something.
test 2.
Huh? Go hit it.
I'll go up next to him.
The old Brian would just rush in all dumbly.
That's what new Brian's doing.
Yeah!
Hold on over there.
So this is difficult terrain. So your first movement, anytime you move into difficult terrain, it costs one extra.
Each
an extra
square's
5 feet.
5 feet, right?
So you were here, right?
Yeah.
So that would be 5, 10,
Okay.
15, 20,
Uh-huh.
25.
Uh-huh.
What's your speed? 30?
I know I had
25.
something that would help me
Didn't you take Evelyn speed?
No, I kind of lost speed because of my armor.
Okay, well, he's in that square anyway, so you can't hit him still. But
Being nice to the new guy.
And
Oh,
so,
shit.
if you're trying to use your scimitar,
Yeah.
you have a.
It's
So
nice.
Oh, I didn't.
I was
put
gonna
your
say like
bonus
F
there,
the
but-
grid and we'll just do it like we were doing it.
That
But
shouldn't use like
since it's a
word
play
double
test, I'm
A.
like, yeah, we should probably see how
Yeah.
how the rules as written work. I don't want to start homebrewing
I
stuff.
have arm, but it's
Oh
okay.
yeah. But yeah, so you have +4 to hit.
Alright. So, which one's it? This guy?
No, a D20 to hit. Yeah, you have to roll to see if you hit,
Oh,
and then you add your +4 to that.
18.
22.
22.
$22 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
And then now you roll your damage value. One.
Does it do any pluses?
Nope. He's got no strength.
So 1 damage.
Yep.
Keep riding for you.
And you can swing again because you have another action if you want.
Yeah, do I have to roll the whole thing?
Yep.
Yep, you got to roll to attack again, and now this one
Alright.
takes a -5 to hit.
Yep.
Like you still get all your pluses, but then -5 comes off of that
Alright.
because it's your second attack.
Yep.
Do it again.
Yeah, it's so weird to me. Still. I think it's more difficult enough.
So 13.
13.
That does not hit.
Thank you.
Okay. Now it's the hyenas.
Well, technically you skipped me, but okay. Oh
No, I
That's
didn't.
right. No, Barbos is still doing his thing,
What?
What?
or whatever his name is.
Myros.
You have
And you'll get used to that too.
Okay. These two. Okay. So they get a +2 circumstance bonus because they're flanking you. Seven, 19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 4 piercing, and you're knocked down again.
He's still down.
Oh, you're still down. Okay.
I'm knocked down dirt further.
You can't get knocked down any farther.
Again, I seen it coming and I got hit with them bells.
15 to hit.
Oh, you missed.
All right, you missed. And
What?
then
Aren't you flat-footed though?
him? Doesn't it just give a +2 to them?
No, he gets a -2 to AC.
It's the same thing. I added the +2.
Okay.
So
Why is he flat-footed?
it's not the same thing, but yes, I see what you're saying.
Oh.
Why is he flat-footed? Because he's flanked by an enemy,
Oh,
by 2
okay.
enemies.
I got you.
Okay, so that's his turn. And then this one. No, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, can't get any farther. Okay, that's their turn. So now it's test 2.
I don't even know what I can do.
At all?
Well, I don't know. I'm on the ground. I can't. I'm
So
being
it's an action to
dragged.
stand up.
Well, I'm being dragged, so.
You're not being dragged. You just got knocked down. The hyena can only
get up
do
again?
its drag if you're down. If you're prone.
We're never gonna knock you down.
I guess I'm rolling. Well, you got this is action to get up, right? So
Yep.
you get 2 rolls.
Yep. You get 2 actions.
And I got 18 on one, plus whatever.
Well, you can't roll them both at the same time. Because then you're gonna take the best one as your first attack. Do you know what I'm saying?
I forgot you got to do the
it's
minus
not really.
part. And that one is.
Because you'd be like, oh, I'll hit on the first one, but I want
And
on the
that
second
one-
one, so I'll take the second one.
I get you.
Unless you could if you
nine
designated one as the first die all the
Does
time.
9 miss?
Which one are you attacking? It doesn't matter. Yeah, it misses. Okay, so you get a second attack though.
I know I missed. Because I got an 8, so if 9 doesn't
Oh,
hit,
okay. All right.
minus 5 is not going to hit.
Fair point. Okay, now it's Burbo.
I cast Tanglefoot for 13 on the one behind Testu.
Okay.
What's that do?
Yeah, what does that do?
I assumed it missed.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you get to hit?
13.
Yeah, that does miss. Not by much, but it does miss. And wait, is that against touch AC?
It is range. 30 feet.
Yeah.
It's against touch?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it does hit.
All right.
So yeah, that's something I gotta remember too. I have to ask to specify, is that AC or touch AC?
Yeah, it's entangled.
Okay. I'm gonna look that up.
It can attempt acrobatics or an athletic check to remove the condition.
Snare, other tripping. You're hampered 10, so
10 to what?
you're hampered 10. So your
speed is reduced
by 10. Okay, so now they can only move 30 feet.
And that's for 2 rounds.
Okay. All right. Is that your full action?
Yeah.
Okay. Vargas.
Fargus will look around, see the chaos that's entrapping his allies, and he doesn't think that there's enough allies here at this time. So he slams his staff down, and he summons a panther to come and assist.
Heard him purring.
Describe the one on the very top there, Kev. Very top.
So my actions will be to concentrate on the spell, and my panther will have two actions per turn.
Okay.
Is it black?
Does the panther go on your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Where is it cast? Where is it summoned to?
He summons it with his hand.
right in the mix of. Is there any space between Brian and
There is one space right here.
Okay.
Please.
So I will
Yes.
attack the one right in front of him.
How do you-
the smaller one,
Okay.
face to face?
Okay.
How do you smatic cast it? Do you
Gets in front of Myros.
No, that was my slamming my.
Boo.
I know. Oh,
If you're over here,
he screamed.
you would have got.
That's what we whisper. Thunder. I say thunder. Panther ho!
The Panthers a hole.
So attacks. I will do a jaw attack.
Yeah.
Oh shit. 19 plus 8.
You can't just hate one.
19 plus 8.
It's hard over
Oh, that hits.
So aggressive. Druid has got anger issues.
What out there? Or he doesn't miss completely.
You hit those, it ain't work.
Yeah.
That's 11 piercing damage. So, okay, this is what I don't know what. Riding garb.
I don't know where
Don't
it
touch
is.
his feet and pull my cable.
If I hit a creature of its size or larger with my jaw, the panther grabs the creature it just hit and leaps onto the creature's back, entering into its space. The grabbed creature is immobilized, and when it moves, the panther moves with it. The panther doesn't trigger reactions for moving its way, and the creature takes a -2 penalty to attack rolls against the panther.
Nice. Okay, so your panther's now latched onto the
It's
hyena.
onto the back now,
Yeah, that's pretty
And
fucking
how long
sweet.
is it immobilized?
Until he's
You said
off it,
immobilized
right?
and then when it moves.
Yeah. And then I still have a claw attack that I can reread it when we get to the hyenas.
Super sweet.
So my claw attack is 14 plus 8. 14, 22? Well, would that be reduced, or is it because it's still my first turn? Not yet.
Alright, what are you casting again?
It's just the panther. The panther has 2 attacks, or 2 actions for...
Yes, so that one would be reduced too. The second attack would be reduced because your first attack hit and did 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So my actions, I mean, how does this work? So my action
That's
was
still
to
the plan.
concentrate, and then the
Your action was to cast a spell, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
which probably was...
Remind me that.
I used a spell point.
Okay. Spell points still cost actions, right?
Yep. Oh, sure.
It still takes an action to cast a power with a spell point.
Yeah, what does the spell say?
Material, somatic, and casting. So that's one. That's my whole
That's your
action.
entire turn.
So then the panther gets 2 actions still on its turn.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is all still within the same...
And then next turn you'll have to concentrate as an action.
Yes. I'll have to concentrate on it, and then the panther still gets 2.
Now, is concentration your whole turn?
Yeah, and then
No.
it'll be concentration, but then are we counting the animals as
Panther
the
is
other
its
2?
own.
The panther has its own that goes on your initiative, I'm assuming. We'll just keep it simple. Even if it doesn't, we'll just run it on your
Yeah.
But I don't think does concentration even take an action?
I don't know.
I don't think it does.
We'll look that up as I keep doing
Yeah,
this.
okay,
I
yeah,
don't
we can do
know.
that after. Okay, second attack, which was a 20-something,
21 or something like that.
but that was before your -5.
Well, hang on. It was 14, 15, 16. 22 minus 5, 22, 23, 24, 21, 22, 17.
Still hits. So damage?
It's going to be 1d6 instead of 1d8. This one...
Its damage die goes down?
Because it's a claw. It's a different attack. It's a different melee attack.
Oh, okay.
It's claws this time.
Constitution.
So 2 plus 3, so 5 slashing.
5 slashing, okay. Your panther just did a lot of damage. It does not look great. And the big one kind of turns its head and lets out a low growl and focuses its eyes on the panther. It's not like, but less cat-like. Okay, and is that your turn, Fargus?
Yes.
Murgo.
Okay, I just found the place, but I will. Do I have enough movement speed to? So I have 20. So how's
Absolutely.
the terrain?
So this just counts as 5, and then you're moving into difficult terrain, so that's 10, 15, and you're there.
Okay. All right. Now I will cast Bless on our party.
Okay, can you reach the entire party?
It's 30-foot radius.
30-foot radius from you?
Yeah.
Or from wherever? Or is
From
it from
me.
You? Okay.
Radius
you
down
can.
from me.
Yep.
And now everybody has a +1 to attack.
Everyone has a +1 to attack. Sweet. Is that a cantrip?
No, it's a spell slot.
Okay.
Plus
All
1
right.
to attack.
Now it's the Hyenodon's turn. And the Hyenodon turns toward the panther that is now riding the hyena and tries to bite it and drag it off. Do you have the stats for the panther?
Yep.
Okay. 19 to hit?
Hits.
Okay, so it deals 15 piercing damage and knockdown, so we're going to rip it off the hyena.
Okay.
And then he'll attack again. So that's 15 to hit?
Misses.
Okay. And then I guess he has one more. He's probably missed that too. Yeah, that misses too, because that's at a -10. Okay. Myros.
What's up?
Is it in the same area? Is it in the same spot, you think, then?
Yeah, we'll say ripped it down to the open
Okay.
space. That's
Okay.
great.
Which one did you damage a lot?
The small one.
The small one?
Yep.
Right in front of you.
The small one's bleeding profusely. The large one barely has a scratch from what you did last turn.
Yeah.
You like petted its fur in the wrong
Just
direction.
kind of cut his hair.
Yeah.
Are you looking up concentration, Austin?
Yeah, sir. I am going to cast Forbidding Ward on the large hyena and test you,
Okay.
which basically he gains +1 conditional bonus to his armor class and saving throws against the target enemy's attack spells and other effects.
You're giving that hyena a +1?
No, he's
test
giving test 2 a
Oh,
bonus
test two.
against
No.
two. Yeah.
the hyena. The hyena Don.
I was like, who is this guy?
evil. And
That's why you need
I will tag. Can I attack? Can I get to this little one with the panther?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, you'll have to move.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure they have no reactions. Nope, they don't. So that'd be, well, in order to do so, you'll have to take damage from the thorns.
I will attack the other small
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't even have to move then.
Okay.
But if you do move, if you slide
Can I move
around,
behind it?
then yep.
Yeah.
Now he has -2 to AC because he's flat-footed.
Cool. The +1 to attack goes on this.
Yes. Yep. From him. Yes, it does. To the attack roll.
So it's 21.
Oh yes, that hits.
Okay. Three.
3 damage.
Yep.
All right. Probably should have took some strength, huh?
Yep.
We'll get it figured out. Okay. Now it's the small hyenas. Yes.
Do I have another action? Yeah.
So how does that gonna work?
Could I
You
do
moved?
cantrip? Oh no, cantrip move attack.
Panther gets
Yeah, because you use your cantrip for 1, right?
Okay.
And that's just a somatic or verbal. That's just one action to cast.
Yeah, it's just verbal.
Okay, perfect. Yep, that's all I was asking. All right, now it's the small hyena's turns, and the one is going to try to attack the panther again because it's pissed off at it.
You can only do it.
And the panther is
Okay.
no,
per turn. You're basically keeping the spell alive.
21 to hit the panther.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4 damage, 4 piercing, and it's knocked down. He's gonna try to drag him away.
The small one or the big one?
The small one. Well, no, the small one's gonna try to drag the panther away, but he misses. He's gonna try it one more time. 14 plus 7, 21 minus 10, so no, 11.
It's 11.
Okay. All right. Then the other one is going to. Oh, we just got hit. His instincts are going to kick in, and he's going to turn around and attack
Test 1? Test 2?
No.
Myros. 12 plus 7 to hit. Math. 19?
So it misses?
What did you?
Yeah,
19.
Then yeah, it misses.
Dang. Nice. So he's going to try to hit again. Miss. Drop my die. That's cocked. It's cocked between a 2 and a 20. 15 plus 7, so 22 minus 10, 12. It misses. Okay. Alright, test 2.
I'm just gonna hit it with my sword, I guess.
Big one?
Sure.
Okay, if you attack the little one, you get
I got
a.
an
I
act.
did it this way for you.
That's a critical hit.
Forgot what you do with that.
You
Double damage. Is it double damage?
And you double
your
everything,
modifier,
right? Yeah. So you get to roll 2 weapon die and double your modifiers.
And if it says deadly as a trait, then you also get that.
Oh,
But
I
if
know.
it doesn't, then
I think most of what I've seen is bows that do that, isn't it?
There's rapiers do it too, and certain other things.
So that's 8. And plus 2, so 10.
10 damage?
Yep.
And that's on the big one?
Yep.
Alright, good hit. That's one attack.
13 plus 5. So 18.
13 plus 5 minus 5, though.
Oh, yep.
Because it's
13.
your second attack, so yeah, it misses. Last one, you never know, you can get that 20 again. Okay. Burbo.
I'm gonna run up to the small one, and I should be able to get there.
So you're here, right? 5, 10, 15.
Was that difficult
20.
terrain? I think?
What? Yeah, everything that's not a circle is difficult terrain.
Oh, okay.
And then the pubes are thorn bushes.
Everything that isn't circled is difficult?
Yes.
Oh, I might not be able to get up there then.
You can double move.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, because you how much speed do you have? 20?
25.
Okay, you can just get to him with 25.
19 to hit.
And that's the little one?
Yeah.
Low guy? Yep, you hit.
And I have 3 damage.
Alright.
I really chopped the hell out of that guy.
Ding. Okay. Is that your...
That's
you get a second attack, don't you?
No, because he
No,
double
we-
moved.
Double move.
No, you
You said you had 25
You got there with one.
feet.
Oh,
25 feet. 25 feet. I combined feet and
Yeah,
speed.
I missed.
Okay, alright. Vargas.
He will concentrate on the spell and.
Is that it?
It's one action to concentrate on the spell. Okay.
Kind of like that.
And he will command his panther to attack the.
Is that an action of his to command the panther?
I don't know.
Nope, the creature you attacking.
What does the spell say?
The creature attacks your enemy to the best of its abilities. If you communicate it with it, you can attempt to command it as part of your action to concentrate on the spell. So it's part of my action when I'm concentrating. As part of your action to concentrate on the spell. But the GM determines the degree to which it follows your command.
I don't see why I wouldn't. Like,
Yeah,
he summoned it. It's not gonna be like, fuck you.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
I'm gonna go
that's
find some
kosher. I think
pussy.
you still have 2 actions.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. So do each of these actions are reduced already now?
But see, that's
No.
my thing. Does the panther get its own actions?
Yes.
Because when I did Giant Bat, it specifically says that there'll be -5 added to each roll.
Yeah, that's how any normal attacking works.
But this one doesn't say that. Like, that one specifically says, because I was going to do Bat, but then I did Panther.
What is...
It's weird. Whatever you... I mean, we can do it for now, but then we can figure it out later. It's not a big
Okay.
deal.
Yeah, every attack,
every
unless
attack
it says
has a-
otherwise, because there's a couple things. I think it's
You can get
Sweet.
feats to reduce it.
yeah. There's things to reduce it, but unless specified, you always take that penalty.
Yes.
I never thought anybody could forget so much so fast without a severe blow to the head.
Okay, so this one will be... That's good. 19 plus 8. 19, 27 minus 5?
27 minus 5?
Yeah.
Why -5? You haven't attacked yet.
Oh, so I didn't know how that...
So yeah, your first action,
Okay.
you only take that penalty
Okay, after
if
it
it's
attacks.
an attack action.
Okay.
If it's a strike action.
So 27 then.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yes, that hits. And that's the little guy, right?
Yeah.
The one that he's been
5,
fighting?
6, 7, 8.
8.
8 piercing.
It rips its throat out.
Okay.
It makes one of those cool panther sounds. Not the one Jamie has. Not the cat and heat.
Alright, so this one will be -5
Yes.
against
The big guy?
the big... I'm going to bite its leg. Its
Okay.
right leg.
It's third leg.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
There's-
24 minus 5, so 19.
19 hit the big guy. Hits.
Dwarves are notorious for being bad at math.
I guess so.
Forgot what we were fighting.
Ooh, nice. 8 slashing.
8 slashing.
You know what
Alright.
I meant?
He's starting to take some damage now, the big guy is. Okay, Murgo.
Can I get up to the big guy or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep, that's only 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
So it's so funny.
I will
Fun and
again
confusing.
concentrate on bless. At least I think it's concentration. I don't know. I guess probably.
You don't know nothing, do you?
I don't.
I can tell you right now. I can,
Yes.
I can look it up.
I can only assume it is, but I don't really know.
You ask me one more question and I'm beating the shit out of you.
Bring it. Concentration. Up to a minute. Okay. Now I will swing in my sword.
Sometimes computers aren't better than books.
Amen.
Okay. 16 plus 8 is 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
16 plus 8 is when?
Oh, it's 25 to hit because I have bless. Is that credit?
No. You're hitting the big one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, no, it doesn't crit.
11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. Starting to get down there, you guys. You guys are beating the poop out of him. Murgo, that you just went.
Yep.
Now it's the big guy's turn. And he's a little bit smarter than the other ones, and he's going to go for who looks weak. So that's your fancy bard.
Oh,
15 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, so he misses that one. 11.
Which one are you rolling?
17 to hit.
Nope.
Which 20 are you rolling?
I've been alternating.
Okay, misses all three.
This one
Keeps trying to bite at
I'm gonna use these two.
Me.
a test too, but he can't hit him. Myros.
What's up? I am just gonna swing on that little fella in front of me there.
Oh, you have concentration for that.
Do?
Concentration.
It's kind of gone then, huh?
Maybe.
I'm concentrating on you.
I don't remember what it was.
This is a plus
Plus
one to your
one.
armor
Oh.
class.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember it.
You weren't even counting it, were you?
I'll be thinking about
I was gonna remind him.
Piss on your grave.
Because I knew it was. I'm gonna swing on that little guy. Never mind.
I think he's stuck in an action.
Yeah, it's a 1.
So did he just blow 2 actions? Is that what just happened?
He blew one, and then he definitely blew the other with a 1 to hit.
Okay, yep.
Yep.
No.
And then with my third one, I am going to.
You know you have a +2 on him too, right? Well, no, he has a -2. Are you sure that's how that works? Flat-footed?
-2, yeah.
He gives a -2 to AC.
-2. Yeah.
I wish they just rewrote that as it gives you a +2 to hit.
The
It doesn't matter. It's the same
Hyena
thing.
has
Either
a
way.
minus.
The Hyena has -2 because you're flanked with test 2.
Gotcha.
I almost said test 1.
I am just gonna swing again.
You might as well. I mean.
Might as well. Hope
That's
for
the thing about the 3 attack things. Like, it's, you know, 5th edition, you just can't try. This, like, yeah, you're probably not going to hit, but, hey, you never know.
16. 16.
Is that including your -5?
Oh, no, that's 11 then.
No, that would be
He
his
has a
third.
-2.
That would be.
Oh, it'd be -10 because of your last attack. So you had-
You only attack once if you get -5.
oh, okay, I'm sorry. What was the first thing you did?
Concentrate.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
11.
Keep them honest.
Alright. Hyena's turn. Yeah, the little one's gonna attack. Or no, Hyena Don.
The big one's first one.
Oh, yeah, Myros just went. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, a little guy's turn. And he's gonna attack Myros again.
Should have put that here.
+7. 18 to hit.
Huh? No, that's a miss.
What is your AC?
20.
What? Damn.
With no strength.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
yes,
trying
that's
to
true.
die over here. My healer.
I'm not trying to die over here. Okay, so then his next attack misses. Next attack misses. Okay, test 2.
You have a lot of dex. Oh shit, +2. Okay.
17 on the rule +5.
And which one are you attacking?
The big guy in front of me.
Okay, hits.
Why?
What are you doing?
Why?
Attacking.
A sword? 2 plus 1, 3.
2 plus 1, 3.
Oh, plus he's blast. We're blast, right? So does that
No,
happen?
that's to your attack, isn't it?
+1 to attack, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
4.
To attack it?
No.
No, just your attack, not your
Oh,
hit.
damn it.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your first attack.
Oh shit! Yeah. I'm forgetting.
No, we're gonna learn all this just in time to go back to 5th edition and then be like, what's going on?
Yeah. That's kind of how it feels.
-5, so 16.
Hits. Oh no, it doesn't. I'm sorry. We're talking to the big guy. I was looking at the little guy. You got one more attack. Nat 20.
Yep.
Oh, holy shit! It is.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
I was just calling it.
Well, actually, the other one would have been 17 because I got +1 with that.
Okay.
Don't break an arm jerking yourself
Oh
off.
no, it still wouldn't hit.
Okay.
I see what you're saying. It would have missed by 1. I don't know.
So that's 7,
Now you added your modifiers
8.
twice.
8, 9. Well, hang on. That's 7 and 9.
How do you want to do this?
Bard did the most melee damage.
Fatality.
I can't believe the bard's fighting.
Hey, you know.
Hey, it worked.
Not really.
And he is dead.
I just shove it right up the snout.
He falls on its tooth.
Just
and
okay,
dies.
so yeah, you steer your blade against your palm and you kind of shove up, and as it enters its brain cavity, it just goes limp, and your arm drops with the weight of the hyena dying.
Kick that motherfucker!
Oh yes, it's very nice.
Is there one more?
Burbo.
Is there one more left?
What's left?
Oh, I got no.
The one
that
right in
was-
front of
no,
you?
that was
the
it.
little guy in front of
I missed my second one.
Burbo.
Damn it!
I'm guessing you missed.
12?
Mm-mm.
You still flanked.
Is that the close
That
one?
was a miss.
Not by him though.
But it's mine.
I know.
Yeah, that still missed.
Okay.
Nice.
Fargus.
3 whiffs.
You were
You
amazed.
have +1 though, right?
The Panther has a
You were amazed by my
30
skill.
speed. Can he get up to that one?
He can squeeze in right here. Yep.
Okay.
And a nice clear patch of grass.
I haven't used this one.
Aria.
Teal and gold.
Quit it.
Not good. 22. I guess with that +8 it really helps. 22 to hit.
22 to hit? Yeah, that hits.
If he's blessed, can I bless again?
I don't know.
No, that one was already.
8 piercing.
Hell, that one came from.
Dang.
And then it'll take that feet again, and it'll jump on its back when it's biting.
Okay.
So it has a -2 to its AC now.
Okay.
You riding it?
Yeah.
You ride that donkey. You ride that donkey.
Stop putting the fucking name.
Oh, man.
Miss Piggy.
If I was here, I'd be getting with every dude in this mountain.
-5.
That hits.
Okay, so that's a +6.
Thanks for being quiet.
7.
It's just enough to kill it.
So that's
The panther rips this one's throat out again. Okay. So,
Like I
you
was
guys manage to kill that. I need whoever leads the group up the mountain to make me another survival check. and this is for the entire trip up the mountain to determine how long it takes you guys to get up the mountain.
What's your survival?
I am not proficient.
Okay.
We can.
You sure? I've been rolling pretty good.
Oh,
20.
no,
20? Okay, who has the lowest speed?
I have
I got
20
25.
movement
20?
speed.
25.
You have 20? You have 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
I assume I'm the lowest.
Heavy armor.
You have less speed than the dwarf? Are you a dwarf?
I am a dwarf.
Oh, you're a dwarf too. How is...
What? He has less speed than me. He's older.
Okay.
It's fatty.
Alright,
like 10
so
years-
you guys
10
beat them,
times
and we'll
older than you.
take a break there.
Hey there, Mr. Wiener. What do you know? Do you need to tinkle tinkle? Yes, I do think so.
Oh, so this is the day?
Okay, so after that fight, what do we want to do?
I got 9 health.
Can I do
What?
it?
So
fucking hell.
do we want to take an 8-hour rest?
Can I see where
I'm the only one that got hit.
where did the
How far did we get that day?
the hyenas come from?
Like, what time was it?
You went maybe 2 miles.
What time?
What were you saying, Fargus, while I look this up?
Did they come from like a cove, or was there a nest that the hyenas that we stepped upon? Did they have a nesting area that they came?
No, they just came out of like the brambles from some. They were kind of. It's probably likely there's a bunch of hyena packs throughout here, but you just one happened to stumble upon you.
You just ate your little
It's probably about 3 o'clock now. 3, 4 o'clock.
My panther would have disappeared. That's all that's right then.
What was it?
3, 4 o'clock.
I think we should press on a little bit
Yeah.
then, before we take a rest.
At least until dusk.
Says the cleric while test two's over there limping.
Oh, what? How much health?
How much-
do you have?
He has 9. I'm looking up my class feat for healing hands. And
I
see
gotta
if
look
it
up
can
spells.
Didn't you take a healing something or other? A healing stick?
Stop it. We got clerics, alright?
He did take a healing staff.
I got something, but I don't remember.
Do I have a healing staff?
No.
Oh, you didn't grab the healing staff?
I got a staff that
I'm
I'll
joking about that.
cure your ailments.
That's what probably got. I got fucked. That's. I got fucked by a pig.
Alright, so we're gonna press on now as they.
I said joke.
We'll press on as they try to heal test two. Because I can't stand just being here, so we gotta keep moving.
Well, I mean, we can condense all that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, but while they look through the rule book, we can continue. Who's going to? Is someone going to actually heal?
Yeah, I
him
can
then?
heal.
Oh wait a minute, I can
Or-
do it too.
Yeah, we can
I can use
heal
this spell.
him.
Never mind.
You can heal yourself with a spell?
Well, it depends. If you heal yourself, and if it's enough, then they don't have to do anything.
Just fucking.
Healing hand is guessing.
I'm not doing
Did anyone else get hit besides?
So it'd be 2d8 because my
No.
healing
Two.
is
They were smart.
2d8, and then another 1d8, so I can heal.
No one else even got touched?
Again,
No, that'd use one spell.
I seen the. I heard it, and I got fucked.
Alright.
You're a bard. You should
Alright.
walk away from it.
Yeah, but you were like,
You should,
No, he wasn't. I was attacked. I got dragged.
Grabbed
Oh, yeah,
and
you
dragged.
you should have ranged attacks. Move.
I can't move when I got attacked
Yeah,
and
you can.
Action to
dragged.
stand up
and then run away.
and then run.
Yeah, that's another attack.
No,
No,
it's
it's not.
No.
There's no opportunity attack
That's
unless it
5th
has
edition.
that.
Alright, I'll heal you.
I don't know.
What's my
I can do it
spellcasting
myself.
ability modifier?
I don't think you need.
It says it's added to my.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should be 4 today.
No,
As
I
you
can-
guys do it, the bard's over here just
Yeah,
starts
4.
singing to himself.
4.
Okay.
So it's
You want me to heal
2d8
you?
plus 4.
What does he sing?
What's
I
he
can
singing to
heal you
heal?
for 2d8 plus 4.
Huh?
I can heal you for 2d8 plus 4.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay with that? You have to be a willing participant.
Okay.
Your consent.
I roll up? I know that's what
Oh my god, yes! It's like the actual healthcare system.
fuck Obama.
That was really funny.
Roll to heal. Test.
You
I-
have to be a
oh,
willing
yeah, it's right here.
participant.
Yeah, he rolls that.
16.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Plus
Pretty
16
fucking
health.
good.
A little bit.
Is that enough for your liking, or are you gonna sing to yourself?
I might have to sing to myself. Depends on what we got going on.
Sing for us.
Do it.
But wait, we get channel energy.
Are you using your calculator?
Are you using that?
What? 16 plus 9?
Energy allows you to cast either the heal spell for positive energy, which is sharing race through the positive energy.
It is, but I'm trying to think of it.
I try to shift things around in groups of 5.
I would have just took one away from the 16 added it to the 10.
Yes, thinking 5s, yeah. That's what my buddy John taught me how to do that.
If you use your pool energy for heal,
Smart John.
second level.
What flavor is that, Jamie?
Ouch! I don't know, like peanut butter or something.
Is that a minus?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, you should have done
Yeah,
it.
Chance,
You could
I'm
have
walking.
pretty good.
Okay, we're walking, we're going, we're moving.
That's
Alright,
good to know.
Walking and rolling.
so you guys...
For his own benefit, he's gonna say, north is this way. Just that's how he knows where north is.
Thank you.
As you guys continue walking east, north is that way.
Thank you.
Marcus. So you guys continue pressing onward, and the brush, brambles, and trees have receded, and they're replaced by sandy flat, bordered by these winding tributaries of a river. So the rivers are kind of on the outside. Like, this is a wide, vast expanse of these flatlands, and this ground isn't difficult terrain. It's a little bit more hard packed now. The small river flows down from the slopes of Pale Mountain, cascading over a few small waterfalls. The widest fork of the river passes to the north of the sand flats, most of which are saturated with enough water to be packed hard. So you guys look, in the distance you can kind of see that you probably have another 2 miles or so to go. You guys continue walking and walking along these sand flats, and there's nothing varied about this. It's literally just boring, like walking through a desert. You can see in the distance, but it's hazy, it's hot, it's not a very comfortable time of day. It's about 5:30-ish, and everyone make me a perception check.
13.
19.
18.
There you go.
10. But, is there natural fails? I don't know.
Who had the highest there?
I had 19.
And he had 18.
Okay. So you guys are kind of walking, and you see Test 2 and Myros. You guys see a strange low mound kind of sitting over in the distance. Like, it kind of seems out of place in the flat landscape.
Hey, see that little mound over there?
Yeah.
Kind of seems out of place in that flat landscape.
Yeah.
Think we should be worried about it?
Probably. It's gonna fuck one of us.
You say that out loud?
Yeah, out loud to everyone, so that everyone knows that there's...
How far off in the distance is it?
Maybe 100 feet. Probably have to get a little bit closer, and if you guys choose to do so,
Well, hang on.
do you guys point it out to the rest of the group?
Yeah, everyone knows.
Once it's pointed out, anyone that would like to can make a survival check to try to recognize it. See if they know what it is.
Survival? Or nature? What did you say?
Survival.
It's a trap!
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
20.
Less than that.
20.
26.
You guys both recognize this. What'd you get?
Like 12.
You wanted to go investigate it, though?
I wanted to do the survival check to see what it was.
So as you guys walk up, like you guys...
I want to stay 30 feet away from it, and I'm going to cast Mage Hand to go and
Okay.
touch it.
Okay, Test 2 and Vargas, you guys realize as you get closer that you're pretty sure that this is an on-grub nest. And Murgo's still trying to kind of figure out what it is, and he's walking, getting a little bit closer. And all of a sudden, you feel yourself starting to sink.
I'm starting to sink?
Sink into the sand.
All of us?
I'm
And
pretty
everyone
dense.
roll initiative.
Damn. Yeah, what do we use for
Your perception.
perception for initiative?
Perception, unless like you guys are trying to be stealthy and you get the jump on someone, that's like when you'd use or stealth or a different or something else for initiative. For the most part, it's always
18. Better than that.
okay. I need a 22.
Hold on.
I feel like playing Prince of Persia.
And a 12.
Actual 20.
We don't get natural 20s.
29.
What was your
22. He's above me. For sure. Vargas. Yep.
Okay.
Margot.
Polo.
I had 23.
Above me.
So before initiative, did my Mage Hand do anything to disrupt or make it come out of anything? Did anything happen?
We'll let that happen on your initiative. As long as you're cool with that.
It's going to be one of my actions, though.
We'll say it's not since you readied it.
Okay.
Wherever your name is.
18. It says it right now.
I don't know how to pronounce this shit.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I can't pronounce all this shit.
It says it right on there.
I said I can't pronounce that shit.
New Brian.
Brian.
You, Brian.
Better Brian.
God damn it. It's happening to me.
Austin, you probably don't have to come back next time. I won't.
Dude.
Shit.
Just be better, honestly.
Okay, so now that there is a struggling elderly Brian, yes, a struggling Murgo inside this pit.
Carcoon.
Thing from Star Wars.
You guys slide me your minis.
I'll just take this one back.
So you guys
30 feet away.
No, me. He's always leaning back.
What's in the middle?
What's wrong with him?
I almost said Brian.
And we'll say you guys were hanging back, letting them do all.
Yeah.
So it's now a lot easier to see that this pool is,
Where's
for
the
lack of a
mountain?
better term,
That little.
of quicksand, is now engulfing Murgo.
Bye.
What's that?
It's a bye.
No, what'd you say before that?
Is that mountain, that squiggly line's the
Yes,
mountain?
that's the mountain that you guys noticed. And you recognize that. You're pretty sure that is a buried on-grub.
I use Mage Hand to pull him out.
That's what he's going to do on his turn. So, Vargas. you
Pull
take
out,
the-
pull out.
So, we'll say as you ready your action, right before Murgo starts to... as he starts to sink into the ground, what do you do with the Mage Hand?
The Mage Hand was out extended towards there. And then Margot just kept walking, apparently.
I didn't know I was going to.
In there. So there's a ghost-like hand that reaches out, and I scream for him to see if he can grasp it and get out of there.
If it works like that, I'll try.
Okay, so you go to grab Murgo.
I don't know if it works like that.
Okay, so you go to pull him out with the Mage Hand, and it kind of, as it reaches its maximum weight capacity, his hand just kind of like, bloop. It's like a...
It blooped again.
So,
I don't know how to describe it now.
I'm gonna take my rope out
Hanging cardboard dice.
and then throw him a rope
Yeah.
to grab
So that's
onto.
2 actions. Okay, you do that.
Basically,
Make a dexterity check throwing the rope.
Sure.
Just to make sure it's not wildly ineffective.
Straight dex
Yeah.
or acrobatics.
Athletics or acrobatics, whatever.
Okay.
Or performance if you used to be in a rodeo, whatever.
Performance is correct. Like, dexterity is acrobatics. If you want that one. 17.
17. Yeah, no problem. You throw a ray token. You're able to latch onto it. So you have one more action if you want to do something.
Who's right behind me? No.
I'm right behind you.
No.
No.
You're in front of him. Oh, you mean you said initiative-wise. You met on the board.
Yeah.
It's test 2.
Okay, then I tell Test 2 to grab it, and I'm gonna delay one of my actions to wait for him to pull. Does it work that way? Can I delay my third action to wait and pull
I
with
have
Test 2?
no idea how the delaying works.
Yeah, sure.
But your
Are
initiative
you
goes down when you delay. You'll go below test 2 now.
But you might be able to assist him.
That is true.
Or
yes.
aid.
So if you delay, and then you'll get you'll still get your one action from when you delay, but then you'll go there from then on. You okay with that?
That's what happens when you delay. You go after.
Pathfinder's stupid.
Or you can try one now.
I'm a strength, but I'm gonna. I think I have. Hang on.
Just do it!
Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Alright, I'm gonna pull. I'll see if he can. He's gonna pull me in there more than I'm gonna pull him out.
You don't know that?
I'll try to pull him out.
Make me an athletics check.
Natural 1.
You take 1 point of rope burn damage. You did not. You were holding the rope tight enough.
That was so fitting.
I'm gonna try to get the fuck out of the.
Okay, you can make
thing.
so. A creature that is submerged up to its waist.
I think quick.
On its turn, the creature in quicksand can attempt a DC 18 athletics check to swim and raise itself by 1 step, or move 5 feet.
What do you do for HP? To get a lot of HP? How do you do that? Like, do you for each level up?
It's plus 10 per level. Right?
Well, it depends your
everyone should have
your
for
character.
us.
Yeah.
For cleric.
If you-
Where does it say that?
Go to your druid class.
Okay, yeah, DC 18 athletics check to try to move through the quicksand.
8 plus 5 is 13.
13, so
So it's
no.
8, so it's 10.
You don't
It's 10
move.
plus.
Can I
it's
keep trying or
level.
no?
So 30.
Like I don't. Is it just once
So
per
I'm gonna
turn?
have 30?
Well,
Yeah, I guess I don't see why you
for
couldn't.
whatever I have. I did it at first level.
One
Yeah.
action, yeah.
Okay.
Well, on its turn, a creature in quicksand can attempt a athletics check to swim or to raise itself up by 1 step. Yeah, I'd say you can. I don't see why you couldn't.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't keep trying.
Oh. Okay. I'll try again then. 16 plus 5.
Okay, you're able to move by one
I
square.
Try to get the heck out of there. And then I guess I'll my last one.
Yeah, let's try it again.
18 plus 5. So I'm out.
You managed to pull yourself out. Yep. And then as you pull yourself out of the quicksand, this horrendous creature bursts out of the ground. And the first thing it does is...
It's gonna shoot something out.
Let's get more. 5, 10, 15. Go. Oh yeah. Okay. So he can only do this once per hour, so the Uncraft spews acid in a 30-foot cone, dealing 3d6 acid damage.
Is that like a dex save or anything?
Reflex, maybe?
Dealing 12 acid damage. Nope, just 12 acid damage. And
You don't get to save against it?
4 persistent acid damage. But that you get a save against.
What do we try to save against it?
Reflex, sorry.
Natural 20
22.
or 25 or
17.
So you guys all saved. So you just take the 12 acid. That's really good. Because persistent damage is a bitch. You have to get a flat 20 check. You have to get a natural 20. Unless someone performs a medicine check on you to get rid of persistent damage. Or if like you were to do something to get rid of the acid or something like that. Okay, so those are his 2 attacks. Okay, so Mervo.
I'm gonna move here. And I'll cast the Hand of Apprentice.
Oh,
Sorry. No, I told you I did. I was wrong. Sorry.
I thought I moved it.
And I had a 27 to hit
Yeah.
for 10 damage.
Very nice.
Acid damage though?
No.
Oh.
That was slashing.
Slashing?
Oh.
Okay. Alright.
I threw my axe.
Myros.
And I came back.
What's that?
That's weird.
That's a weird, buddy.
What?
Or Captain.
I'm not.
You throwing your shield.
I'm throwing my axe.
No?
I call my axe Windbreaker
Just out of range. You move up
because
a little bit and do it.
I break wind.
It's a good thing Brian's downwind.
It stinks really bad. I don't know what it is.
So loud.
Windbreaker. I keep moving it down.
You're casting.
What happened?
He's figuring out what else. Do you want to be just in range?
Yeah, just
Oh, he's Steven range.
You need to be here?
30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. He's casting.
Yeah, I'm gonna aggressively wave my hands and cast harm on that creature. Which is
How do
big boy.
D8 plus minus 1. Living target must attempt a fortitude save.
Yep. So fortitude save.
Fortitude saving throw. Natural 20.
Oh. Does anything happen?
No damage on critical success.
Sorry.
If it's a success, I can do half damage.
That fucking sucks.
Gee, I gotta learn how to fight. This is pathetic.
I really like that you put so much effort into it too, because aggressively waves his hands.
I was ready for that one.
I like to think that this insect-like creature just like whatever the wave of magical energy just like hits him and just like it's just like what? All right, test 2.
Testucular.
I do magic missile.
All right, that just hits, right?
Yep. I think so.
And
Yeah.
you can
Unless you-
cast that at 3 slots or 1.
Well, it says +2. I don't know. Heighten +2. I don't know what the hell that means. And then it says you shoot an additional missile.
A lot of
each-
lasers.
Are you using all three actions to
That's what
No, it's one action. I can do
I know,
Oh,
but-
oh, I
but
can.
that's
Yeah.
one action,
I can-
one arrow? 3 actions, 3 arrows. You can do 1, 2, or 3. Are you gonna move? Or are you fine where you're at?
It's one action for one. Okay. Yep.
So you can
Yeah, I
use
want to do all
your-
3,
Okay.
So all 3, yeah.
but I still don't understand what the +2 is.
Heighten +2, and then this says behind it, you shoot 1 additional missile with each action you spend.
Yeah, man. Trusted you.
I don't get the height plus. Because I get the heightened when it's like
Everybody
a
does
second,
that.
third, or fourth, fifth, whatever. But when it's heightened plus,
Bard, man, he is throwing magic missiles like crazy.
I really want to figure out what this is.
What?
What the heightened +2 is.
He's pouting. He's pouting.
Don't know.
It just means insta kill.
Yeah, oh, right.
Double kill.
Sorry, John, test 2 instantly dies.
The guy throwing it?
I can save it, don't worry.
Probably, I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm just teasing.
Just like the first time I've ever used magic and I died.
It's gotta be something. I don't understand. What would heightened mean? It just you can cast it automatically at the you can cast it at the highest level.
For cantrips, yeah, whatever your highest level
It's not a
is.
cantrip, it's a spell.
So, what
It says height and then it says
+2.
You're
what's the highest spell level that you can cast?
Second level?
Do you want to cast it at second level? Because you can.
Is that what the +2 is saying? That's the highest you can cast it at?
you can just cast it. What is it? At first level?
Or does that mean you can cast it
First
2
level
levels above
spell.
your highest
No.
level?
So if it's a first level spell, you can cast it at anything higher than the first level, and you'll get the heightened. You'll get the heightened effect.
So you add one
So
additional
if it's a
missile.
third level, you can do a fourth level. If it's first level, do it at a second
So
level.
if I'm doing it 3 times, that means I roll 6.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, I'm not positive what that +2
But it
is.
says each action you take. So if I do it 3 times,
But I think is it an action for each missile?
yeah,
Yeah.
1 action.
So you just
When
get,
casting this spell, you can increase the casting by a material casting action, a somatic casting action, or both. For each component you add, increase the number of missiles you shoot by 1. You choose the target for each missile individually. Heightened +2, and then this says you shoot 1 additional missile with each action.
so it's
you
two.
spend.
It's 2d4 for each one then. I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be?
No,
So it's 2 missiles for each one.
Why does it say +2 then? Wouldn't that just be +1? Heightened +1. So does heightened +2 mean that?
maybe you get a bonus to attack. I don't know.
Height and the maybe. Oh no, because it's +1. Height means I get a +2. It's 1d4 +2 instead of +1.
Oh, he's right.
That's what it is. And then you shoot an additional missile each time.
So 2 missiles for each shot instead of 1
You
missile.
shoot an additional missile with each action you spend. So heightened plus 2.
So for 3.
So this 6d4.
Just like I did.
Yeah.
6d4, then each one is plus 2 instead of plus 1.
Sure, we're gonna roll it that way
So
now.
make it
'Cause I
a-
have no fucking idea.
Make it a
I'm
second.
so fucking lost, but it's fine.
Here, I'll come back.
So I got.
Okay,
64 plus 12. So that's you casting it at your highest level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At a second level spell slot?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got 2.
That's more than a fireball,
Or
but
4.
whatever.
6.
So it's 10, 15, and then plus 12.
Yep.
That's more than a fireball at 5th level.
27.
27 damage?
Yeah.
How?
GM ruling.
Well, that's how I'm reading it.
We'll have to figure it out.
It's dead.
It's not.
I
not
warmed
dead.
it up.
He weakened it.
Then
Guys, my spell has worked!
I'm so distracted by my efforts.
So this thing's one of its mandibles been blown off. Half of its carapace is blown away. It's missing 2 of its limbs on its left side. It's barely clinging to life.
We're gonna have to do it again.
Vargas.
Don't you people ever talk?
Fargus, sorry. This. Grabs his staff and he just waves it and points it at there, and an electric arc shoots out. It's a reflex save.
Reflex save. I swear to God,
Natural
another
20.
natural 20.
Personally, I think we got hosed on that call.
You guys come look if you want to. I swear to God that I've rolled natural 20s
So
on
the
both your
arc
saves.
shoots right past him, so then he'll try again.
So no, it doesn't. The arc blows right through one of the holes that
The magic missile.
the magic missile just blew through. Yes.
Nope, I can't do it. It's 2 actions to do that.
Okay.
So, he casts dancing lights right in front of globes. Come right in front of to try to deflect the creature. So 4 globes are right in front of this thing now.
So it's dancing.
That is a wonderful thing.
Okay. Murgo.
And the thing is, staying alive. Stay alive.
Hey, don't be stealing my shit.
It's so bad.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Well, don't laugh if it's so bad.
It's so bad it's good.
How's everybody doing? My name is Mr. Wacky.
Can I hit it from here or no?
You'd have. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then I
you
am going to hit it in the face if I can.
You can do so.
19 plus 8.
Yeah, that hits.
27. Cool.
Do you deal
15.
at least 1 damage?
Yes.
How do you want to do this?
Oh Jesus!
Oh, yeah.
That's one fucking off.
Yes,
I want to drive the greatsword into one of the holes that was blown up and then just go up. No.
So it lets out a roar, like as you stick your greatsword into one of the gaping holes inside of its body, and it starts to roar. Its one mandible broken as it's going to come down on your head and take a bite, and you rip your greatsword upward and slice it right in half. Green, gross, sticky goo covering you, and it falls 1/2 to each side.
Well, that wasn't such a chore now, was it?
Can I do a nature check to see if any of this ooze is poisonous?
Yeah.
I guess it's nature check still. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You know, Wanda. Wanda.
I didn't complain.
Oh, that's not very good. 13.
No, it's
Get him, Zach.
whatever poisons in its body are like chemically
Tag team
mixed
them.
together,
I see.
and without it being dead, that reaction doesn't take
You
place.
You blow, then I blow.
Once you blow out.
Then John will fluff.
Okay.
That's what fluffing is, right?
I don't know.
Can I investigate the hole, see if anything else is rumbling from it, or...
Phrasing?
19?
So you search the nest, and you find a half-eaten adventurer's body, and the body still grips a battered backpack.
May I take the backpack?
Mm-hmm.
And it blows up.
May I open the backpack?
Mm-hmm.
May
Inside the backpack, you find 2 minor healing potions, a set of expert quality thieves' tools, and 300 silver pieces.
In the hole that he came out of?
Yeah, in his nest. There's a dead adventurer in there with his backpack still on.
Oh, ain't that some shit?
Ain't that some shit?
Can an individual use thieves' tools without being trained, with a minus to like a lockpick or something?
Mm-mm.
They can't even attempt it.
You have to be trained in thievery to use thieves'
Yep.
tools. Yep.
Right.
You throw it back in the hole.
Is anyone trained in thievery amongst us?
You guys are all a bunch of goody two-shoes.
I am not.
I'm gonna go and sell them at the next swap meet.
It's time to hoof for Wawa?
Okay,
Usually Jamie is the thief.
so I'm assuming
It's true.
that you guys continue on, yes?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Alright. Does now. What? Talk shit?
Yeah.
I didn't talk nothing.
How'd you hear it?
I didn't, I just heard whispers in the dark. I mean, the GM hears all.
Good song.
That's a song?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, so you guys keep continuing on, and a crystal. Eventually, you keep following the open expanse, and that leads to a crystal clear river. A crystal clear river rushes down the gentle slope of the land. On the river's far side, 3 ratty tents constructed of leather and sticks stand near the river's bank. A couple of crude fishing rods are popped up along the river, and the logs and ashes of a large bonfire rest near the tent.
Just, there's thaumaturgy isn't a thing anymore. Yeah, does anyone have thaumaturgy isn't a thing? Is it for anyone?
Who?
I don't have it.
I don't know.
What
I don't know if it is.
I've got it too. It doesn't. It's more of like cooking and
Yeah.
making stuff tasty good. You know what thaumaturgy is. Make sure.
I think the river's 3D printed.
How would you know?
Looks so awesome.
Okay, so this is the scene set before you.
Did you make the trees?
No, I didn't make the trees. I bought the trees. I made,
Trees
I
look-
made the basis for the trees.
Trees look really good, other than the bases.
I did not sign up.
Verbo dice.
What John?
A water creature comes out. Grabs Verbo.
Tree falls on him.
Cthulhu just
Here comes
comes
this
out.
pillar
And
and
just,
it takes out me.
There's a column.
Pillar, column, same thing.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
can I move up to like right up here?
Yeah, you guys can all be up against that. You are thoroughly not spotted right now.
And how far roughly is are they away?
I don't know how many squares is that.
I don't know. I can't see. From
Count them! Oh,
I can't count.
My laser pointer's up north.
A 1, a 2,
So
a 3.
that's 15 inches. So 15 divided by 5.
Times 5.
15 times 5. That's what I said. So 75 feet.
Okay.
I do a performance for them.
There's
Let
something I
me
want to
distract him.
do. I think that could be.
The balloon popper.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. What do you guys think? Do we attack or go around?
Can
I
we
do
see what they are?
Yeah, can I do? That's what I was going to ask if I can perceive what these creatures are.
Yeah, I mean, you from here, these creatures don't seem to be really paying you much mind. They seem. Well, make me a perception check. Does anyone speak Knoll? Okay.
I was gonna pick that one.
Yeah.
No.
Two.
Were you?
Yeah. It was either that one or.
I got 14.
Anyone else try a perception
Oh,
check?
yeah,
I got
can try.
19.
19.
I got 27.
I got a 1.
I got
Plus
19 as well.
So those of you on the higher end of the scale, so you three, you notice that while you can't understand what they're saying, their movements seem restless and nervous. But not like their mind seems preoccupied with something other than watching out for intruders, which is probably why they haven't seen you yet.
Do we know what they are, though?
They're very obviously gnolls.
Are they typically a bad creature? Like, gnolls are good or bad? Like, when we see these out on the road, do we want to kill them or not kill them?
They're bad, but they have a respect for the arts, so we shouldn't bard it.
Make me a nature check.
A nature check?
Yeah.
See if you have to go to the bathroom. Is nature calling?
7.
11.
Can I attempt?
You're not sure what their nature is.
Can I attempt to charm these creatures?
Is that a spell? Well, then I would assume you could, yeah.
You said that was 75 feet.
I don't really know, though, so let me look up the charm spell.
So we're not hostile currently, so
I got like another
To the target. Huh? So you can, but it's only one creature.
right. Can I cast it back to back? Since we're not currently engaged with them.
I'm not engaged with anybody.
That's your choice.
It is my choice. Get off my back.
I didn't push it.
Another Andy's man. Oh, you got more? He's got more.
No.
Yeah,
You know why?
I don't see why you couldn't.
I'll just let you figure out.
But if they succeed, they're
I know.
aware you tried.
Oh yeah. So
You're trying to do?
So you didn't.
Not yet.
But that range is only 30 feet.
I know.
You're not.
I know. I hate these.
You'd have to get to like there.
I hate
Yes.
these
That's why I didn't cast the one that I
I
was
hate
going
these
to.
damn ranges.
I know. I got one that's 120 feet, but it's a tag.
I'm just happy we stumbled into Star Wars because I see a hut.
Jabba?
Yeah.
It's an old hut now. Jabba.
So, I'm going to take point. Just back me. I'm going to approach them and see if I can see if they'll be hostile against us.
I think that might be a bad idea, but
I think we just do it across the
What do we
river.
got?
I think we go around.
I mean, how much time are we still looking at this time? crunch
So I'm
here?
currently walking
Get
towards
into
them.
the- Alright.
We know they're a no. What was
Probably approaching 6 o'clock p.m. now.
I will be side by side with
I'm
Fargo.
gonna follow 10 feet behind. It'd be nice to have a camp for the night if we need one, you know?
Actually, probably more approaching 7 or 8.
Go to the river and just yell out from the river.
I'm gonna circle around.
Okay. How far around you circle?
Just the edge of the board there. That's fine.
I'm sure it's still
Make me a stealth check.
12.
You were supposed to make
you're
a
supposed
stealth
to make 'em.
check.
You're supposed to
Yeah,
make
go ahead. Maybe we better.
Because you don't want him to know.
Yeah, I realize that now.
Stealth. What's your plus?
I guess it doesn't matter.
You got 12.
Natural 20 again?
No, I get a natural 1 for Jamie.
Ooh.
And a 17 for the Knowles.
You guys
Perception.
smells like bullshit.
What's your...
You rolled them at the same time, so you just picked the better one of the two.
Well, that
The one on the left is going to be Jamie. I'm going to use your 12 and I'm going to reroll. They got a 17 still. Natural.
That's weird.
How coincidental.
You can't roll them together.
They got an 18 natural.
They were just messing with me.
That is one big pile of shit.
So we're currently approaching them. Murgo and I are.
Okay. Oh, you are? So, as you're trying to sneak around, Murgo, they one of them picks up your scent.
I broke wind again.
And the one kind of nudges the other one, and they slowly look in your direction, and they don't quite see you yet, but then their backs are turned, looking over in that direction now, and then they absolutely see Murgo and
My best friend.
Vargas approaching, and they start yipping and yiping, and make me a initiative roll. You can use stealth.
All right.
Since they distracted for you.
Commence preparations for rumbling!
Nat 20. So it's
21 for the Knowles.
24.
22.
You got
Just how high wisdom is
What'd
really
you get?
nice.
24.
I got 25.
22.
I had 20.
Fargo?
24.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
dang it.
You got 20?
Look out for the wood chipper!
24.
24?
I want to go before. What's his name?
Thanks.
Fargo.
I don't want to go first.
I'm going first.
I don't want to say.
I don't want to go first.
Charm him.
Huh? I can do a performance.
I'd like to see it.
Oh, dude. Your instrument
In the
should have
water.
been like the clamshell things.
Should have been the rusty trombone.
Is that their war cry too?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, sure. This is one of those ones where everyone's going to die before then, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Okay. Test tube. You lead the pack against the null pack.
I do that.
Do what?
I move there.
That's it.
You want to cast something?
Wow.
You're fine? I mean, that's fine.
How long is shield? Well, no, no, I'm good.
Okay. All right, Fergus.
Are you proficient in ranged attacks?
I'm not. We're not
I'm not
fighting
the
with
one this
anything yet,
time.
ready?
This is great.
I mean, technically nothing's been hostile toward you yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm doing gang signs.
I'm going to keep moving closer to them. So my movement's 30 feet.
Which one's you? This one?
No.
So do
Is
you?
it double?
So it's
How
this is a
fast
deep
moving?
river. Yes,
Okay.
and it's fast moving. So how do you want to?
I just stay there. Wave him over. I wasn't gonna get comprehends language.
I'll get to there and then I'll cast Dancing Light to just shine light.
Does that actually have?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's 4 globes that.
It does like have a combat.
I mean,
It doesn't do anything in combat other than the lights themselves.
yeah, it's 2 actions. It's somatic and verbal. And it creates 4 floating lights 10 feet apart. Each shed light like a torch.
Okay, what do you do with that?
I put 2 on our side, 2 on their side. Trying to get them to approach the lights.
Okay. Alright, you do anything else? Oh, you moved and that's your...
Yep,
okay.
that's everything.
Alright. That's only a cantrip now. I see. That makes more sense now. Is it a cantrip in
No, it's a...
IV?
No, it's first slot.
Myros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am making back there. Just gonna scoot on up. Oops. You know, right there.
Okay.
And just gonna. Oh, I don't know. No, I think it's a good spot to be.
Okay.
I don't know how the way actions works.
Wait,
This
man.
thing.
So good. What do you do?
Oops.
Does anyone have their book? Can I get
Yep.
it real quick?
Good for
Range on short bow.
60 feet.
Okay.
Oh, man, they're gonna-
Murgo.
Shield up.
Okay.
The river's 20 feet wide.
Yeah, but if he's doing range.
That's what I was trying to do.
But I think the river measures like 15 feet. That's the problem.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, 15 feet.
Should take reach.
It's 20 feet if you count the rubble, which it is.
Okay.
Didn't think that would be useful.
What?
Water walking.
Oh.
Did you almost take it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were kind of looking at it.
Do we know? I took feather step for feet. Does that count towards?
Everything's 30 feet. God.
Everything is.
Okay. Alright, I'll move up. You said it's really deep, this water, and
It's fast flowing, yes, and it looks fairly deep, yeah.
Like, you think it'll be a hard time to pass through?
Game player knowledge. Doesn't look like a bridge there.
Oh.
Huh?
I see that now.
But you would see if you moved there because you can.
I'll just tell you right now, it's a DC 15 athletics check. That's how difficult it looks like. So based on your skill, you tell me if you think you can swim that. And if you so when you enter the water, you make your check. And if you make your check, you can continue swimming. And keep in mind, you have armor, that's a penalty to the swim check. If you fail your check, your movement stops there.
Okay.
If you get, so like if that's the last movement you have, if you can't continue trying to swim, you'll be moved 10 feet downriver.
Can I see what this is?
That's just river. Or,
Oh.
No, it's not. It looks like it might be a little bit shallower there.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try wading it right now.
You're gonna try going through it?
Yep.
Okay.
Good luck, my friend.
What'd you get?
I rolled I got 7.
Okay, so that's your first movement action, though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I mean, you can keep trying to move.
Oh. Okay. Well, am I in like 10 foot?
Nope, it's if you end your turn
Oh.
in the river.
Okay. Jeez, oh Pete, man. 8 now.
I got one more try.
20.
Okay, you can finish swimming across the river. Alright. Alright, that's Burbo's turn. No, that's Murgo's turn, so now it's...
Thank you. You can pick
One of
So they come screaming up at you. And they are very excited. So keep in mind you're at -2 to AC.
Great.
Why does he?
Because he's
Flanked. I'm flat-footed.
Why are you flat-footed?
Because I'm flanked.
Because he's flanked. Plus 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
25.
6 slashing. Damn, I don't know what sweep and agile mean.
Agile is yours. I forgot.
Sweep is against multiple opponents, I think, right?
Yep.
This one makes it easier to attack multiple enemies.
Yeah, he can attack his buddy.
No. Agile is where you get a +1 or whatever, right? To hit on your
friend.
take -4 penalty. Okay, yep. So his next attack.
Agile would be like his offhand attack, isn't it?
Dang. So 20 to hit.
Him or me?
Virgo.
-2.
Yeah, it's
Okay, that's another 8 damage. Then he's got one more attack.
Oh my gosh. 77 to hit.
13. Okay. Then the other one attacks you. He didn't get that last attack because he moved.
It didn't matter.
And this one had to move 1 extra movement, so he can't get full. He can't get 3 attacks or 2 attacks either. 10, 20 to hit. And that's 9 damage slashing.
Okay.
Purple. Purple
I-
Baggins.
I cast Ray of Frost for 22 on the one on your side
Okay.
for 4 damage.
Is that a saving throw?
No,
What was it you said?
22 to hit,
Oh yes, that hits him.
4 damage.
Is that against touch AC?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits. I'm just curious. 4 damage, you say?
yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Wizard. What crawled up your ass?
Test 2.
Is that you said it's 20 feet across the river?
What's the range on Ray of Frost?
16.
Okay, he's over there somewhere.
Oh.
You can put him wherever you want him.
How did he get across?
Well, you can't be across.
No, across, like there, good.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I got 25. So can I move diagonally? Is it 1, 2?
So your first one doesn't cost any extra. Then your next one costs an extra. So it's I'll show you. So it's like 5,
I haven't done any yet.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, I'll move right next to him though. I'll do my whole movement. I guess.
You want to get up to here?
No, I'll be just to the river edge. I gotta be 30 feet away.
Yeah, that's no problem.
I'm gonna do a cantrip called Telekinesis Projectile. I'm gonna grab one of the boulders and I'm gonna throw it at the this gentleman right here, or female, the one closest to you. And I got 17 just on my flat roll, plus 8.
So it's bludgeoning. Okay, yep. You whip one of the boulders at him.
And that's a 1d10. 1d10 plus. That was. Nope, I thought it was plus your spell modifier, but that's next level. 7. 7 damage?
Okay. Did you heighten that or no?
No, I did not. Not yet.
Okay, you can't. Alright.
Well, I can, but I didn't compare it exactly. No, it's cantrip. I can't heighten cantrips.
Oh, right.
Cantrips go to your highest level.
Yeah, cantrips go to your highest level. You can cast them.
Second?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't
Yeah,
heighten.
But it's heightened at third.
Third, yeah. So, yeah,
Okay.
that's what I meant.
Yep, I understand now.
Well, I have that heightened for spells, but I don't have it for cantrips. I can heighten 2 spells per day.
You just gotta remember.
Yeah. Okay, so how much damage was that?
7. I was looking too. I thought you had your plus your spell modifier in here, but it was
Okay. Fargus.
So they are currently attacking, or have attacked, Margot. Was that his name?
Yeah, Murgo. They've been attacking.
I will cast. Okay, let me look up the spell. Make sure it won't hurt him. He's right there. Can I target 15-foot cone without hurting Margus? Margot?
Margo.
A 15-foot cone without hurting Margot?
No way. Not from there. I don't even think you can hit them with a 15-foot cone.
20 feet is 20 feet across the river.
Oh, I see.
So the answer is no.
And no,
You can't hurt him, but you can't hurt them either.
What if I take some movement into the...
You can end your
If
turn.
you end your turn in the water, you're going downstream.
10 feet.
Okay. Then I transform into a crocodile.
All right.
So that is a wild shape. So that is just one spell slot for that. One of those a day.
Okay.
Oh no,
I know this isn't a crocodile, but it's going to be for now.
I'm patting him on the back of the head. You can do it.
Crocodile. Swim is 25 feet.
So yeah, you can just... Was that one action
Yep.
to cast?
Cast.
Okay.
I'm sure it is. It's a wild shape. It's from a wild shape pool, so it just uses the wild shape pool point.
Okay.
But or do you want to use the casting of animal form? So I don't know how that works. Because I use animal shape to do it. Do I still use the casting of that? Probably.
Does animal form allow you to cast animal shape?
My wild shape pool allows me to do animal form. But I don't think that. I think that just lets me not use a spell slot.
So you still have to cast it.
I still think I have to cast
Yeah,
it.
that makes sense. You have to.
Yep, so that's two actions.
Okay, so then you can move across as an
And
action.
then I can move across. Yep.
And you can get all the way over. So for next turn, you'll be right there.
Okay.
If we're doing the one
Alright,
action, it's 1d8, if we do 2 actions.
Myros.
No, it increases by 1.
Yeah. It should be 3. 2 and 3. Okay.
Actually,
I have 1.
can I hide in the water?
And I have another one. From
Yeah.
Because it's one of the things is hiding in water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where you want to hide?
Just right in front of that guy. Yep. Okay.
We're hiding. Be quiet, everyone, including me. Who's making that noise?
For you.
Oh, it's you again.
I'm not gonna. What's the name right now?
Myros. Oh, don't forget, you guys all have 2 hero points.
It's to get you up from
0 hit points.
Okay. I'm going to move on up to the party. It's right next to the river here. And looks like Margo.
Hold on.
I keep thinking. I isn't doing too well with health, so we're gonna cast a heal spell. It should be a regular heal. And do my fancy healing arm wave this time, which is much better than my
aggressive.
much better than my aggressive.
Much more peaceful and
Yeah.
not as aggressive.
Graceful.
Okay.
And going to attempt to heal.
The damage. Yeah, that's one.
Alright.
You get another one too.
No, I just did the basic. I didn't channel my.
Underwater.
So,
Underwater, I can hold my
14.
breath for 320 actions. FYI.
Yeah. I don't know.
320 actions.
That's kind of specific. That's kind of awesome, though.
This kind of lost that.
Heal them for 14.
All right. Burbo.
And myself.
Burbo Bourbons.
I want to try and cross the river.
Okay.
What do I need to do?
Wait,
So
what happened? Because he just
His
went,
turn.
so it'd be my turn, and then the
Murgo,
Null's turn.
sorry. Burbo and Murgo are very similar.
Yeah. Stop copying me. Jeez.
Burbo, Murgo.
And
Turbo Baggins.
And they're both mushmouth names too.
Hi. You can call me Burbalog if you like. But I don't like.
Better.
Alright, so I'm gonna hold my greatsword aloft, and I'll start channeling an energy into it, and it kind of seems like it's almost like sapping me, and maybe that's why my hair is turned white from all the time. And it'll just kind of like an energy will go up my sword, and then I will attack the knoll right there.
Okay. What's this doing?
Ooh. So 18 plus 9 is 27.
Oh, misses.
Yeah. Cool.
One rectal breach coming up.
Ow.
So 14 damage.
14 damage. All right.
And then I will swing again. And I miss.
Okay. Alright, now it's the hyena's turn. So, after this one...
Oh, yeah, duh.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, right? I'm like, I didn't get that wrong again, did I?
No, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I was thinking I'd seen the 15.
Yeah, it's no.
So, this one runs away, yelping. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Damn, it's the double move. 30. And then he rips open this tent. And gets out of...
Uh-oh.
And he calls out one of his little pets. Okay. And then, so he's going to go right after. He'll just go on their turn then. So, 10, 15, 20. What's his speed? 40 feet. That's surprising to me. So the gnoll is going to attack you first. 26 to hit.
No.
That deals 13 damage. And then he's actually going to step back.
What a waste of healing.
Run it back.
And he's going to pull out his bow. And that's his action. He's going to stow his sword, which is an action.
Yep.
And pull out his bow.
But he's already swung, so he can't pull it off.
So he has no weapon right now.
Yep.
Okay. Burbo. I want to cross the river. Okay.
Yeah, no.
So you can. It's just in that section. It's difficult terrain to cross the river.
Okay. Double move?
Yep. So every foot of difficult terrain. So that would take 8 squares of movement to cross right there.
So that is
Yep.
8?
Yep. So that would be what? I can't remember.
I'll move there. But I can't do anything. Yeah. And
Okay. Test 2.
Pretty good, but I have to be
They'd be
next to you.
touching.
It's pretty
I'll do
really crap.
magic missile.
Maybe get it.
Okay.
Or wait. Yeah, I can still do it. Or can you only use those spells once?
Oh, I guess I'm looking because I'm hiding right now from
you-
that creature. That
Did,
creature doesn't detect me.
So I can use it as a height once.
So do I just get
how does that work for preparing spells? Do you have to prepare spells daily?
No, I don't prepare spells.
He
I
might
think
have
I-
spontaneous.
I
Casting.
know
So
spells.
can he cast magic missile more than one time?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just
Okay.
used to fighting.
Until we know otherwise, yeah, absolutely, you can.
Well, I'll just.
I mean, you still only have so many spell slots, so it is what it is.
I'll just do the telekinesis projectile again and grab another rock
Okay.
and I'll fling it at the.
That's a cantrip?
Yeah.
It's a 1d10 cantrip?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Now
What are you firing that at?
that
Scorpion?
Scorpion.
Okay. Because that's just in range, I think.
It's 30 feet.
Yeah, it's exactly 30 feet away.
Does 17 hit it?
Try to do that.
17 does hit it.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
No. Is it touch AC or AC?
You would be.
Shit. I think it's just regular AC. Hang on here, let me look.
Yeah, it's
Page
just,
263.
just range 30 feet, targets one creature, attack.
Yeah, you would have to use a melee.
So it
jaw
just
attack.
misses.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Grab it.
You hit it, but it bounces off. It's hard carapace.
And I got movement. But I can't do movement.
Yeah, you have movement.
I can't move all the way across, can I?
No, you can. You just have one chance to do it. Since you have to make a swim check.
Well, I've probably seen him running across, right?
That's fair, yeah.
I'll do my full movement. Or is that along
Yeah,
here?
you can get along there. That's fine.
Well, I have a feat called feather step,
Okay.
and that honor
What does it do?
it gives me feather step.
What does that do?
It said something
You
about
step
different.
carefully and quickly, even in adverse environments. You can step into difficult terrain.
And I think you avoid all you get normal movement. I think.
Normally you can't step into difficult terrain. You can stride into it, but you can't step into it.
Oh.
A step doesn't trigger opportunity attacks.
Oh, okay. So that's what that means.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is this considered if I went this way, or do I gotta go around this
No,
way?
you can go around. Or you can go that way, yeah.
Oh, shit.
You can only move 30.
Yeah, I know.
Because that spell was...
1, 2, 3. That's what, 15?
20. 25.
There you go.
1, 2, 15. Like,
I was thinking, like, I
geez,
gotta move 30, so I'm like moving 30.
I'm like trying to do the math. Like,
Nice.
go high fives.
Normally he moves us. I don't do that.
What's left up here? Okay.
Everything.
So, my one action will be ambush sprint. While the crocodile is hiding in water, a creature that hasn't detected the crocodile, I can move within 30 feet of it. The crocodile is accelerated 10 and moves toward the creature. It swims, it reaches land, and can use its remaining movement to perform a jaw attack against the creature,
Nice.
which is flat-footed now against the crocodile's attack.
Nice. So you fly out of the water like a crocodile would. Latch your jaws on this giant scorpion. Make an attack roll.
Which is flat-footed.
Yep. That's a -2 to me.
15 plus 8.
Oh yeah, that hits.
That is 1d10 plus 4. Six plus 4. And now it is grabbed.
6 plus 4 and grabbed.
So there's 10 damage. And it is grabbed.
So, the scorpion has a reaction called Scorpion Sting. And the trigger is a creature moves from out of its reach into its reach. Which you just did.
Mm-hmm.
In effect, the scorpion makes a stinger strike against the triggering creature. The scorpion's multiple attack penalty is not applied to this attack. So he gets to try to make a stinger attack. But that's a 13 to hit. I'm assuming that
my AC is 22.
Okay. Do you use the crocodile's AC or your AC?
No, it's part of the spell. There's
Okay.
AC for animal form.
That's sweet. Okay, so he misses. No, and that's Myros.
No, I still
Oh, you
have.
still have something to do?
I now have a death roll because the creature is grabbed.
Well, that's freaking sweet.
The crocodile tucks its legs and rolls rapidly, twisting its victim. The crocodile makes a jaw strike against the creature with a +2 bonus to the attack roll. If it hits, the jaws damage and knock the creature prone. If I miss, it releases. So I gotta do 18 plus 8 plus 2.
Yep.
So just another.
Death roll. That's pretty sweet that they made that an actual crocodile move.
Yeah.
So 10. 10 plus 4.
14 damage?
Yep.
Nice.
And then now it is prone.
So does that count as flat-footed then? If it's prone?
Yeah,
I have no idea. That's
I believe so. Yeah. We'll count it that way for now. I can look.
Oh, this is stupid question day. This is stupid question day, and nobody decided to tell me. No, that's cool.
I seen the movie. I know what, as soon as I watched half of it, and it came up. I'm like, oh.
Take a -2 circumstance penalty to attack rolls, but gain a +1 circumstance bonus to AC against ranged attacks. You're flat-footed against melee attacks.
So it is flat-footed.
Am I? So I probably release this creature then, right? If it's prone.
Well, if you're death rolling, you.
But and you take a -2 penalty to attack rolls.
I've seen the full thing,
Huh?
but the first
And you
time
take a
I seen
-2
it,
penalty
it
to
was
attack rolls.
So I couldn't hit it?
almost over or whatever.
It takes one.
Towards the end.
Oh.
It takes -2. So is it still in my mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't be, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
So that was 1, 2. Do I still have one more then?
You had your charge thing?
Yeah, what was that?
But the charge is all one.
Is it?
Yeah, it's called ambush sprint. It's all one. So when you move, right here, it's all part of it.
I did. I just took me 3 games. I kept failing. It's a DC 50 athletics.
So you speed towards the creature and then make a jaw strike against the creature. +2.
Okay.
That's all part of the same attack.
Yeah.
Then it's,
It is.
So then I just did a death roll.
you already did that. Yeah.
I was just going to try to move back into...
Yeah, you have one more.
I was just going to move back into the water.
You're just gonna drag it back.
Try to pull it and drown it in the water.
Sure.
If I can, you want me to take disadvantage because I'm probably...
Well, there's no such thing.
Oh.
That's one of the thing is it doesn't say anything about dragging a target, does it?
If not, then we can just leave
It's
it
just
there.
one action.
Hit it again then if you got one more thing.
Chew it. Keep going.
Let me try to take another jaw
I'm
blade.
trying to get across. So I can
Minus 10 because I'm taking 2.
Still do the 1d10 plus the 1d8.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I like about 5th edition, since it has that ambiguity. Like, I don't feel bad. Be like, oh yeah, just try to pull it back into the water. But no, like, I don't want to break a rule by.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
going
also
to.
everyone else
Okay.
is across. I feel like that might be the way.
So I'll just leave it there then.
Okay.
Should keep trying.
That's what I
Right.
mean.
Marcus. Murder.
Myros.
So, I.
Flip flam.
Murderers!
I'm going to attempt to cross the river. Not quite.
So,
12.
okay, so
You got 3 movements.
you make it up into the river
Uh-oh.
Yeah, 2 more tries to get across.
and start to sink a little bit.
Me? No.
What's that?
Oh, I
Is that 18?
It's
Yeah.
18.
Oh, that's one.
Plus 2.
20.
Yeah, but you got armor on, right?
Yeah, that's already
Yeah,
covered.
it's already-
It's after everything's already figured out.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
so yeah,
trying
you can
to
finish
net
making it across.
Nice. Am I next to? Can I be next to?
Sure.
Thanks.
And then I'll I want to action on it, correct?
Yeah.
I'll use my battle magic,
Catch us on quick.
to heal, and then that with my other, is it like healing hands?
Feet.
Yeah, with my healing hands, feet is a 1d10 plus a d8 to heal. Which one's the time? Take this one.
Yes.
Cool. Yep. Nice. Wow, that sucks for you. Yeah, that's it. It's just 5. Okay. 5 health there.
All right.
Better than
Full smoke.
nothing.
Or fall.
What a good cleric. Murgo! The cleric healing the cleric. What's up with that?
Battle cleric. I'll do the same thing. I'll charge my blade and attack. Huh.
No, charge your blade and attack. Okay.
The locket.
13 plus 9 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 28 to hit, or 28 damage.
28 damage?
Yes.
You bring your greatsword down, and for the first thing you do is you chop off its tail, and then spin your greatsword around, and then pin it down to the ground, dead.
Nice.
It's 2 inches.
He did it in one fell swoop. It was one clean move.
How many is that? 10. Damn. I'm gonna double move to get to here.
Okay. And your turn there. All right. Murgo, you were Murgo. Okay, it's the Knoll's turn. The one in melee range is going to attack you.
Just don't have a weapon.
No, he doesn't have a weapon.
He's going to pull his weapon out and then attack you. 25.
Yep.
Plus 10, or and then 10 slashing damage. He's going to try to attack you again. And then that's a 22
Damage?
to hit.
Yeah.
And then deal another 7 damage.
Jesus Christ.
And then the one over across by me recognizes his friend dying.
Good thing I got 2 clerics.
Is going to pull out his
Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 moves. You could just heal yourself.
short bow.
Pulls a large sexual device out of his pants.
So he pulls out, he stows his sword, or stows his battle axe,
You just got fucked.
pulls out his short bow, and then fires 1 arrow at you. I'm assuming 15 misses.
Yeah, finally.
Verbo.
Was the other one gonna hit him? Is that what it was?
What?
Arrow flew by into the remote.
And I cast Ray of Frost again for 22 to hit.
Hits.
2 damage.
I don't understand how he's dealing like 28 damage on a hit, and then you're always like 3, and I dealt 4.
I got that blessed sword.
Wizards suck.
Like, you gave me the +1 magic sword, and then my magic or weapon surge gives me another weapon die, so it's 3d12 when I hit.
Shit. Okay. That's what's happening.
You did this.
This is your fault. Okay.
Me?
Do you have any more actions, or is that your full action? Okay.
Oh, I
That's
used
2.
all 3.
Okay.
I would do, how did I do it? Spiritual weapon?
Okay.
Huh?
What?
It's got 120 feet. At least I'm doing something.
Just kidding.
He's pouting.
What is your spiritual weapon?
Uranus.
It's a big old starfish.
A chocolate steel starfish.
A chocolate?
Steel. Chocolate steel.
Chocolate steel starfish. I don't know what that means. It's a spirit.
Nobody does.
I just made a noise I've never made before.
Don't do that.
Jesus.
Okay, so a weapon may appear magical force, manifest, and attack exposes in the designated range. When you cast a spell, the weapon appears next to its foe of your choice and makes a strike against it. Each time you concentrate on a spell, you can move the weapon to make it to a new target within range and make a strike with it. Okay, so where do you want to move it to?
The other guy I hit before, haven't I?
This guy's been hit, and so is he, but this guy's worse.
Okay. That's
Not that you
that's
know
within
that.
range still, right?
Yeah, oh easy, 120 feet.
Yep.
Where
I
you,
hit him.
Where you want it?
Right,
You can see he's
right there.
fatigued.
Those are the dude that got
Is he saying, chocolate?
Yeah, I would take a board on that. That was
Yeah,
the
but then you
26,
ran
yeah.
a scorpion.
Okay.
Yeah.
26 hit? Oh, yeah.
And I got 8 plus my spell modifier, which is for 12 damage.
You don't have third spell slots yet. do you?
12 damage. Okay, he's looking real rough. And what is your spiritual weapon?
Chocolate.
Steel.
Steel.
Steel starfish.
Steel covered chocolate.
Steel covered.
How much damage did you do?
Most of them would have gone the other way.
A steel starfish covered in chocolate.
God.
And it tastes like hot dog.
So it's not a
flavored
chocolate
water.
starfish covered in steel, it's a steel starfish covered in chocolate.
Yes, and it smells like hot dog.
Hot dog chocolate.
Hot like
Flavored
water.
water. Alright.
Starfish that was raised in hot dog water.
Whose turn is it?
Mine, and I'm gonna go move.
Jesus Christ.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. Argus. Argus McArgus.
Argus is I only have 20 feet of movement. So I don't know if I have enough movement to reach anyone.
Yeah, you have to double move.
Okay.
Which one do you want to double move to?
The one. Can I move behind the one? Not Ryan. Margot. Is that 40?
Yeah, exactly. With the double move.
Okay. And then I will take my draw attack.
It is 20. Oh. It's on land.
And
Bet he couldn't do it within 30.
21. Man, these +8s when you're an animal.
To hit? Yeah. Yeah, way easy. The druid should be badass when they're an animal, though. Like, in my opinion. Like, that's half the draw of playing a druid, right?
6 + 4 piercing damage, so 10. And now he is grabbed as well.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Alright, Myros.
Okay. Since Margot is in desperate need of healing again, I will
Damn dwarves.
channel the power of Saren Ray to increase my healing abilities.
Power of Grace Call.
And then cast heal. For 17.
I haven't even used the spell slot yet.
17?
Yep.
Okay, wow, that's pretty good.
And then with my last
Has it-
action,
Sorry, has it been a minute yet?
No.
Probably not.
Okay.
That's 10 rounds of combat.
Okay.
Like I said, you need like one of those clickers I can just.
You totally should do that. That's a good idea, John.
my last action, I'm just gonna raise up my shield so I can be shot by an arrow.
Or even just one on the other side.
Right.
You're gonna do what?
Raise up my shield.
Okay.
Just sit there like that.
I think you get bonus to AC, doesn't it?
Yes.
No, it gives you a hardness value.
Oh, yeah.
That detracts damage.
Yes.
And then if it takes over a certain amount of damage, then it takes a
Then
dent.
it takes a dent.
Yeah, but I have I have a magical shield as one of my treasures, so I can take 2 dents, which are 6 damage each.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Dents are crazy.
Confusing.
I can win that too.
Alright.
Actually, pretty
Virgo.
good.
Ready.
I'm going to. Oh, he's flanked.
He
I'm
is.
gonna smack him in the face with my sword then.
Try it.
Smack him in the face. Just blunt end.
9 + 8 is.
+8s are awesome.
19.
17.
17.
17.
He's got a -2. Does it hit?
Yes. Cool. Because he has -2.
Oh. Lions are behind him.
11 + 2 is 13 + 16 damage. And then I am going to
Hit him again. Hit him again. Hit him again.
heal
Hit him again.
myself.
He takes
Hit him again.
so much damage.
I'm the only one in the fry. Of course I'm gonna take a fuck ton of
My
damage.
croc is right there.
Hit him again.
He has an attack.
Tank and DPS? Jeez, oh Pete.
Hit him again.
He's got- he's got
I'm gonna
heal.
heal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my channel energy
He
and
healed him for 17.
heal.
Sure did.
He's still more than got what I got.
Where's heal?
Right after the 5, right after the 16.
That's what I mean. I'm taking so much damage.
Where are you even at?
Over there.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know that. You don't need to do that.
Do you guys need help?
Dramaturgy voices.
I set my weapon over there. It's hard to see.
That's amazing.
That's such a bard thing to do, though. I love it.
Yeah, that's what a bard's supposed to
And then
do.
he goes. That's like he goes back to town and says, "I fought more bravely than anyone else."
I did.
Yes, that's perfect.
It's exactly what
I know,
a
I
bard's
love it.
supposed to do. You're supposed to be a ladies' man. Yeah, like.
I did.
13. So I heal for 13.
Okay. The hyena's turn. Not hyenas. The whatchamacallits.
Hymens.
The dogs. The dog man.
Okay, so what does grab do?
Let's take a look. Combat grab, crushing grab,
Would be combat.
grab edge.
Immobile and flat-footed. So okay, so
Grab.
you can't move. If you attempt to manipulate action, activity, free action, or reaction will grab, so you can still attack.
I need a beer. Need a beer. Need a beer.
So do I.
Beer, come on, beer.
We're almost done. If you attempt to
Is
manipulate
this the campaign? He said you were not going to finish it?
No, we're not gonna finish this. Hell no.
Okay.
Like we'll finish this battle.
Just different.
That's gonna be.
Okay, so he can still attack. I just want to make sure he didn't take any minus.
Tastes like
to attack.
jalapenos.
Tastes like Juan's
27 to hit.
chorizo.
Me?
Yep.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, I mean, when does it not hit me?
13 damage.
Oh, so when I heal myself.
Exactly.
Then he attacks
Wow, what a
again.
coincidence.
Welcome to the
He
club, bud.
misses the second one.
The third one, 17 damage.
No, it's going to 16. It's 18 to hit.
No.
Okay. And then the one across the way is going to shoot his arrows at you.
At you.
Well, he's the most damaged.
And does a 23 hit?
20. Flat 20 to hit.
No.
Nice. That one misses. Clears 3 arrows your way and misses all of them. They fly into the bushes behind you.
It's that
One whizzes past
It's that sword. It's that.
Burbo's head.
It's the chocolate.
Hey!
Burbo, your turn.
Okay, running up. I'm taking the bush with me,
You like the bush.
and I'm swiping it. I'm coming down with him with my battle axe, and I missed. That was my turn.
There's a lot going on, so you know.
Oh, wait a minute.
You got another turn.
Wait, isn't he flat-footed for you?
You should be.
He is flat-footed. Yeah. So are you sure?
You flank too, right?
The first one, yeah, I'm definitely sure. The second one's 20.
That one
Minus
is
5?
Yeah.
No, he's
it
not
was.
flanked because you have to have a creature on exactly the opposite side of you.
You gotta be
Thank
yeah.
you.
We have 5 damage.
Flank does the same.
They don't know.
What's that?
5 damage.
Oh,
5 slashes.
I don't know.
Flanked and flat-footed, can they double it?
I doubt it.
Yeah, does your bonuses stack? Like, if you get a +2 for flat-footed,
I think you
then
only get
a-
flat-footed once.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with
I don't
that.
know.
That'd be a lot. Just think if it's against us.
Like if it said if flanked was its own thing that gave you -2, but flanked says you're flat-footed and something else can
No,
say you're
that's fine. I
flat-footed.
just
So like other if they're two separate things, yes, they would stack, but
okay.
but maybe because everything else is if it's from two different sources, it stacks.
That's why I asked.
Brad said he would be killing everybody right now.
Me?
Oh, he's pulling all around. Okay.
So I can move across.
I'd be killing everybody
20
with the
feet.
P.
No.
It will cost 40 feet of movement to get across there. But yes, you can move across with no swim check.
40 feet? That's
Yes.
two
I'd be using the
If
pork
it's
sword.
difficult
two
terrain.
movement, and I still won't be able to do my.
No, I would do my
Roll a d20.
do my
and I can
You only that's
good.
only one action now to concentrate on it and make it and do an attack with it. So you could do all your movement and then you.
But
can
does that count as a second spell then too?
No, you're just concentrating and keeping it
Oh,
up
okay,
now.
it's for a minute.
Yep, for up to a minute.
Brad said he'd be using the pork sword of the Poon Poon Thrasher.
I doubt it. This a hit. 14.
Does not hit.
And I'll move my 40 feet to get across.
Yep. Perfect. Okay. Vargas.
Well, seeing as how I'm still behind, would I be considered hidden?
No.
Okay.
Feels good.
I will just do a.
You're out in the open to the one guy and the other guy. You're in his jaws. So.
Oh, he is in my jaws. Duh. I forgot about that. Good memory.
Ooh, what a crock.
What a crock.
19 to hit.
Hits.
One in my mouth.
Yep.
Ooh, what a crock.
Ooh, 10. 10 plus 4. 14. Yep.
You bite the life out of him.
So he is bit in half.
He's bitten. Do you have any?
Yeah, that was my first attack.
Okay.
So then can I move?
Wouldn't you have your 30 feet of boosts like you did last time? Or did you not
No, that was only if that's only if I'm hidden.
Oh,
in the water.
10 or 20 feet to reach Jamal.
That will do it. Barely. I don't know how. Jamal. He really probably should have went behind a tent. Hide.
So this is -5. 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, 22, 22, 21, 19, 18, 17.
To hit?
To hit.
Is that AC or touch AC? Probably AC.
It's AC, yeah.
That's AC. Yeah,
Better not hit.
I don't know. It doesn't say.
If it doesn't say it, then it's AC.
Okay.
Just misses.
Okay. That's all I got.
Myros.
You okay with it, bud?
Huh?
Okay.
I know, we gotta. That's a valid
I like
question.
to think like Myros has literally just been like over Murgo, like just like the whole time.
We're
just
gonna
like
keep it going. Basically, it's
Get your hand off my penis!
Move. Now make me heal me real quick.
Closer to Margot. There. Margot. And I believe.
Oh, that one's dead if you're gonna.
No. Am I within 60 feet? I'm within 60 feet of the other one.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah. Huh? I am going to attempt a ranged touch strike with my fire.
Okay.
What would Brad's name be?
That's a 4.
Oh, you're texting Brad.
Something purple throbber. Like it has to be because he came up with that paint color.
Machine.
The hooded purple throbber.
No, it was something.
6
McFarty.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. No. Yeah. Probably not.
And
how do you only have 4 to hit?
What was it? Is there a modifier on there?
Your spell attack.
Yeah, your ranged spell attack.
Where's your spell sheet?
It's somewhere in here.
So you have a +8.
Wisdom +4, so +8.
So
12. Yeah. 12. Is that still doesn't hit?
Okay. No. Dang.
It's a lot better though.
It is a lot better.
Yeah. Well, I move closer to you so that I'm in. Well, I don't have a.
So I'm ready to
third action. Yeah, so I
throw
can.
it out.
I have a third action already, so I could.
Okay.
Use the battle magic.
I don't know how many actions does that take.
That's this pen here.
No, yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it again.
Well, okay, can you help clarify this? I forgot to do this the first time, but we did roll just to check. You must attempt a DC 20 medicine check. Regardless of your result, the target is bolstered to your use of battle medic.
Wow, what a cheater.
Yep.
Success. They regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your wisdom modifier. Critical success as success, but target gains 1d10 additional HP. And then critical failure, target takes 1d10 damage.
Yep. So you just heal 1d10 automatically no matter what, right?
Or no, he minus.
Yeah, because it says regardless, unless it's a critical failure.
Yeah.
Then they take damage. 1d10 then. So it could be could be 1.
But I love how it's a DC 20, but like it's always a success unless it's a crit. So like why not just
So 12. So that's good.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the
Wait. So
that's your
12 plus. Do you add anything to that? Because how could you hit the DC 25 if there's not?
DC 20.
What's that called again? Combat medicine?
Oh, that's master.
What do you?
That's if I'm a master. I'm just.
What's that feat name?
But what do you add?
Battle medic.
Oh, you add your medicine modifier.
Yeah, which is 8.
So that's 20.
So it's a critical success.
I don't know.
No, if you roll that's critical if you roll a natural 20.
Yeah. I think a plus 8 just means that I'm never going to get that critical failure. Well, I mean, I would if I rolled the 1, right?
This is worded extremely poorly.
He's reading it, I'm sure.
In order to do so, you must attempt to. What does bolstered mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Google. Okay, Google.
Even though you don't want to sit next to me anymore, still do it.
I did.
No,
This is the GM's call. He made me do this. He made you do this.
Do what?
Bunch of birds around here.
I can't find anything. We'll just say yeah for now, sure. Bolstered. Because bolstered isn't a thing. Like, it's not a tag or anything like that.
What does Google say about the bird itself?
Look in the index.
You ask me one more question and I'm beating the shit out of you.
Support or strengthen. Like, yeah, that doesn't...
You support my decision to heal you.
I think so. I don't know.
Thank you for your consent.
Either way, you got 20 for your DC check of 20.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Give you that 1d.
He got 20?
Bolster 319.
So, yeah. You deal 1d10.
What's this guy?
It's an 8.
Dang, so close.
Bolstered. Some spells or abilities can affect a creature more than once in a day. If an effect says a creature becomes bolstered, repeated applications of that effect don't do anything to the creature.
Oh, dang.
For example, the blindness spell says the target is bolstered against all castings of blindness. Casting blindness on the creature again would have no effect.
Huh?
So it's just saying once you do it once, you can't do it again.
Unless
for the rest
otherwise
of the day.
stated, the creature remained bolstered for 24 hours against only that specified ability used by that specific creature.
That should really be a fucking keyword.
No
tag that I can click on. How dare this guy's free program that he made now include his link.
Alright.
Just kidding. Anyone watching should go to this guy's Kickstarter. pf2.espigabb.com. Go to it.
Sorry, Doug.
No, nobody knew what the heck it meant.
Alright.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright.
Oh, wait.
You rolled a 20 though, didn't you?
Well, I rolled a 12.
But he's already used it on me once.
Medicine modifier.
Ah.
Yeah, I've already done
Oh, okay. I see.
Because it says regardless of your...
Alright, Murgo.
Murgo, Polo.
Murgo, you're up.
Oh. I'm gonna heal myself.
Position heal myself.
With my channel energy. I'm gonna use all 3 actions on that, so everybody that I want in about 30-foot radius. Okay. So everybody gets the healing.
I'm not 30 foot.
Except the bard that's 99 feet away.
He's only like...
Let's see how that works, because I've never done the material. It has the same effect as the 2-component one. Okay. Okay, so that's 2d8.
To heal?
Nope, that's lost forever. 7.
Everyone gets 7 health back? Everyone gets 7 health back. And then the hyena is going to...
Including the hyena?
The hyena.
No, it's just allied tree.
The gnoll is going to try to attack the crocodile in front of its face. Misses its first attack. Second attack is... 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And he deals...
He remembered it was 22.
8 to hit.
Yeah.
Attack. 16 minus 10, so 6 plus
8.
9. I know that doesn't hit. Yep, 8 damage, so he took the first time, and the rest of them miss. And then it's Burbo's turn.
Magic missile, that fucker.
Alright.
He said
3 for 11 damage.
He said purple throb was one of our approved union paint colors.
How do your magic missiles do this?
He's a bard.
I say 2 are going to hit his knees, so he falls to his knees, and then 1's going to go right into his forehead.
You drop him to his knees, yeah, and the third one comes through, and just when he has that smoking hole that you always see.
Right through his mouth.
Right through his mouth?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and then just slowly falls over in a slump.
Into the game.
Alright.
Did you hear me, John?
It's in there.
Brad said purple throb was one of our approved union ink paint colors.
Mm-hmm. That's why we said that, yeah. It was the best. Okay, so that's it. Not for this chapter, but that's where we'll stop tonight.
That's where we're resting.
You guys want to steal their camp to rest?
Heck yeah, and worked hard for the next
Yeah,
one.
I think so.
Well, first
It's
of all,
on the big tent.
we need to go check that other tent out, make sure there ain't another crowd daddy.
That's true.
Well, you know, you can go first.
No, I'm good. I'm still over there in the weeds taking a nap.
I'm right next to it. I'll
do it as well while I'm still prepping now. I'm going to go in there and investigate real quick the other 2 tents.
Just stick your head in the tent.
I'm good at flapping.
They're empty.
On the flap.
Everything's empty?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's surprisingly empty. Like, it seems like more gnolls should have been here.
Or a treasure.
You want to set a trap? Can you do that still?
Or a hero point.
So everyone keep their characters where they're at. Well, you can get a. Everyone can get a long rest on their character sheets. That's absolutely fine for next time. But keep in mind that it's not just like, oh, I'm up to full for everything. It's not like 5th edition.
I didn't do anything. Yeah. Like, do your temporary? No, my crocodile will disappear, so my temporary hit points.
Your hit points are like the only thing.
Spells do.
Your spells all come back, yeah, but your hit points do not.
Didn't lose any of those.
So if that's the case, I'd like to use all my spell slots on heal.
Alright, are there any questions for the rest of the night before I stop recording?
Oh yeah, I better do that, huh?
I had.
Yeah, can you? Does anyone else have any healing?
I do. I have like 3 heals left actually.
Can you heal me
because
first spell?
Channeled that divinity. Yeah, you need a. You need a heal.
I need a smooth.
I got 3d8 to heal you with.
Okay.
You don't need a heal. You need a soul.
I got 13.
11 plus 4, 15.
That's a foot.
How about you?
Anybody else need
I could use one.
You need a toe job.
Yeah, I only.
Just get rid of them all before I rest.
Yeah, they're dailies.
Pew pew pew. You get a heal. You get a heal.
18.
Makes sense.
Everybody gets a heal.
I need some
heal.
heal.
Almost top right up.
Healed out.
And then after the rest, I will be full. Bam.
John, do you have any healing spells?
Where do we have?
Dude, I probably went through like 100 health.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Holy
I can't believe
I
they
got
targeted
beat up.
crocodile.